the Brian foreign stories no and Champions League games ekoso ene ebi ebekoso fallout no ne hunsensem nyina no Tony Montana aboabo no the Brian obebre transfer stories bewura clubs no mu ekohu the ekoso enso ewo hodo peso hu bia abrantie club t-shirt no USPA din abrantie one in the low, one Shanghai, one in the low, one Shanghai, one in the low, one Shanghai, Tony. One for whom your man is shown and I'm home sending boarding. Oh, Tony. You sit on your man. You sit on your man. You sit on your man. Oh, your man so tall. Yes. And when you're on top, and also a ton of fufu. Oh my God. I can't do the Amaronin Seminole brain. The Ecoso and so fear your clubs no moons and SMP weekend the matches and so homes and some especially the super class Hato for Kumasi Santi Kotoko the Hunsem and so Bremo or Saturday and so and it's maybe I say Nema I send you who NPP are buying and the sports. People are being free, so no saying that almost handle your sports, no saying and a uhuno, and a betwasso, you betwasso, Nasa Queniano, Eba, Nasa Une, the incoming president, the president elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So, now, what to be at the Emma, your president, Obeya, a far good yemun semono, dear and now Becacheno. Dear Nabakache President Bahama say any person would be a good no echo. And I say in an enquiry into your pese or trenchano and my and I say in a coye your pese Ushamukina and so am I a foot
with that sippy godfather.
Beautyable.
Yeah.
You go.
You met you for and I have 4 crowd bar as usual. And when I saw tell a friend to tell a friend, I'm a friend Arson airborne. The legend Mr. Kobna Jemfi said Jola Café Johnny Hen Sama air cross so oh ya good you. You heard some across one on the answer. Now yen shall say and free FIFA and that day and I heard him say Saudi Arabia FIFA a official announcement say World Cup 2034 no omom and a hostie na Saudi Arabia omo league no the superstars Ronaldo mo akwako gumo amase say attention about World Cup 2034 no omo person host you na ene due no official announcement meba so omom and na every day hosting right no na Saudi Arabia omo de name gu akwam say World Cup in 2034 no the moment obenya sike will take it albetimi e dey akọ any match no Ubetimi offer free transport. Look at that match ticket automatically. O qualify say o for car, o for trainer, for free. Obi anwa obetimi a charge bibia. Now FIFA so consider say 2033 FIFA Club World Cup no omo ebe host you in Saudi Arabia. Now omo ede are prepared for the World Cup in 2034. Said yeah, US ebe host you 2025 na fe May World Cup no omo sanso so with so many countries, about 3 countries na fe 2026 no omo etimi age ede esi omo na so. Na yentu also enko Europe enwa UEFA Champions League Real Madrid to Atlanta ewo Bergamo ekwa win here by 3 goals to 2 enwa first half no na 1-1 Mbappe na share first goal at the Emma Real Madrid Football Club. Hansana penalty better ho Emma Charles Di Catale at the taker. In the second half no Emma Madrid better so and 2 additional goals. Vinicius Jr. and then Jude Bellingham in the last 6 matches. 5 La Liga games was go nenra in the Champions League so to me eto so am eto atna Ademola Lukman nenya the second goal at the Atlanta and on to so efa man of the match na Jude Bellingham was share the third goal Emma Real Madrid after the game or then some kakra to just say way a new era Madrid Boboko no switch new era and in time take time kakra na for results on panel in no time omobinya mo bi entie Jude Bellingham.
I think you're right when you say that. I think we're still only scratching the surface of what we can achieve as a team, to be honest. I still feel like this team has many levels to go. I think we do the outstanding things really well at times, and then the fundamental things is what sometimes lets us down in games like the previous Champions League games and stuff like that. And obviously for me personally, I think with the new team, it's kind of a new era at the club, and there was a lot of changing of positions to see where I could fit in and feel comfortable. But I've always thought that as a player, when I'm
changes, coach no try no so many positions ti afei ana eniema no afanti every same record there Madrid because so enya results are omo epe na Ademola Lookman enra on the far man of the match almost some disappointed say no Atlanta lose by 3 goals to 2 to Real Madrid Football Club. Ademola Lookman.
Obviously, disappointment. Obviously, we lost today's game, and we created a lot of chances today. So on another night, maybe the result's different, but a lot of positive to take from today's game and to learn from. So yeah.
I saw you. What? Tell me.
Disappointed. Name omo draw some positives every enran kugua omo enya ye Charlie Di Catale ono ana enya equalizer first half on the penalty beto ho ema ye Atlanta ono na share ye na after the game Charlie Di Catale answer the message we ema ye.
Yeah, we did a great game, and yeah, we made them struggle. Then it's a pity that we cannot convert to a draw or a win, but yeah, we made it difficult for them, but they took their moments a little bit better. They scored one more goal, and yeah, at the end it's sad that we have not converted to points because we made a great performance.
What about the view of Real Madrid? It was a great result tonight, or only a strong and a lucky one in your opinion?
No, they're strong, and especially first 20 minutes we struggled a little bit. Then after it was a lot better. We get control. And then yeah, the second half, these 2 goals they made, I think is just quality, because I didn't have the feeling.
Minutes of the game now, Atlanta for extra goal, and then so after 20 minutes, I went extra and now Retegi said last minute chance to be yes, some park a match acquire drawing and almost elusi and then so many chance and come to me and at worst even a draw and PSG almost share 3 away now almost couldn't come in some Emma Bobo Kennedy at the RB Salzburg almost Anthony Luis Enrique a coach at the Emma PSG or say another almost a winning name na more the money or from par or they compare matches beer now almost bought a lusu a be a PSV and Oven almost match a be a let's come Madrid match almost boy na performance no a better name results almost panel almost Enra na omanya denimpo na omoshare kamiensa Emma Bobo Kennedy at the Salzburg Anthony at name no cry and say PSG person ko far money mono just omo de become you be also 18 a yansa Champions League we omo enso ago far when you say Ashraf Hakimi Enra da why you call Maxwell former player Emma PSG na ona na a leading in the history of the club now what me I most assists 24 say Ashraf Hakimi Enra on also a assist my go ebaye what me call it Maxwell record that na edaho for Paris Saint-Germain so what me I 24 assists in official competitions and Liverpool so share club akwa Girona anti na a penalty and a bread Prince of Egypt Mo Salah converti now only in the history of the Champions League call Liverpool so yeah Mo Salah ono any top scorer now ono also and in the history of the club in the Champions League okay the most assists and in all competitions in the Champions League or you be all contributing goals and assists now and Salah partners now here our Kessben television man of the match Alisson Becker or free injury by a pair or MVP and not that go yepa after the game Alisson and so Kasai.
It's great to be back. Amazing feeling. It was a long way for me this time. It was an injury after a small injury, then a big one. 9 weeks, I think I was away, but working really hard every day in the gym. When you are injured, even more than when you are fit and playing, you just play and try to recover as much as you can. But when you are injured, you have no excuses. You have to prepare. You have to stop for a while, then prepare, work hard. It's like doing a pre-season again.
goal from injury. Abefa man of the match, Alison Becker, and share the recovery and how I know match and acquire out here in the live all Kessben television. So Angelo Robertson, Robo, a defender, Emma Liverpool and Ram, none more than monster so any pa. You almost a coach, Anna Slot, not only happy with the results, with the performance of Liverpool and my name and Robertson age over 6 matches. Now she says, Nina, DBM and I open. So no and Andrew Robertson still in Yache, sell Liverpool a 100% record so far.
6 wins out of 6, you know, we can't ask for much better than that. It's not easy to do, or you know, there would be more teams doing it. So yeah, our performances have been good. We've won games, and but you know, we've played a lot better than tonight. That's for sure. We weren't at our highest level tonight, but at this point, it's about winning the games and securing qualification. And I think
Liverpool and in Canada 5-1. Michael Olise and now Oshe 2 goals. Na the first goal na a super na a classic way a far ball na chicken ya the ball kotoneta na easy. Na Michael Olise chemwa o na concede first said the Shakhtar Eshe first goal la over ya abamini concede early. You about 5 minutes na by minute at that form. Now so I'm react here pa equalize and also Everton. So equalize and necessary BR 80 plus no BR continue the original game plan number 2 as well. I'm winning by 5 goals 20 and na Michael Olise obo brace no H1 and na by minute play no almost show mental toughness self go down. Now what be winning 5-1 there. Oh yeah club now yes sir. Why there ye papa. When you say Thomas Muller and what that obe share goal na 6 different Champions League seasons. But you call it Ryan Giggs and Cristiano Ronaldo record say 16 different Champions League seasons among a team Ashe go. Or Karim Benzema and Messi Kwa team I am more or share in 18 UEFA Champions League seasons. In Tianra, Bayern Munich, they were simply on form. Number 5. Now no adding ye papa match highlights now enjoy our Kessben. So and there was signal do that Dortmund and Barca and Asia Nuri Sahin a Dortmund omo coach was saying Barca a great team omo great players na nya Lewandowski ko na nimo hu nim ho ni ho Lamine Yamal Rafinha omo nyina no our up front omo ye Delhi Barca ekita midfielders omo eya de omo great quality our Barca team na match no match be extremely tough nim Dortmund say signal do na de omo ebe wini Hans Flick Barca omo ensu coach when you say oye manager no time Brian Dortmund be share bia no or share Dortmund in 5 games against Dortmund Hans Flick winning all the 5 matches we're winning 4-0 bako 1-0 bako 3-2 3-2 and after 4-2 bako and then bibia a favor Barca Hans Flick say Barca good squad all young players Barca enyan reche 100% best name gradually Eko omunim kakra and then match no must win Emma Barca we Hans Flick on sama or the etuja we eso an yegina na yakotie ni what scientific herbal hospital kratoka krabi yeba pe your more foreign stories ye de beso matie for any ahwefo menko ba bia ye ko ni what na yetie omon krato sisia
Jaffe Makwaba eba ni what scientific hospital ye team of medical scientists aya create ya boom near the infidel maso eye adwuma o ya so ya si ya so ha de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam edu di amount se di kokono na emu ya afidie so me ye omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote ya di ya ne brewo na se me nya ya ne di woni badua no so te be ye so ya na ma wa to ya ase wo de edi tin se ni be ka se wo ya ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani what scientific hospital doctor for bi su adwuma ne say enubna enu tan a obo ade e de dwumye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo ma friend say phytochemicals no ye extract say be no na fa friend no e fa e ma ho e bia o kidney no yare abam o kidney no e say yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a o kidney no say akodu say dian kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e wo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban e boye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e ne nyama bi efra e de ma wo a e be bo ma diabetes na o sugar e cost rupee no and also aboa ama etimi aba e bia na wo problem pa e yo mema sem be ba bi wo no mu a onya tenkan kwa so mo abeda obo nso otimi nya ahode ne pagya no no obehye mu a ehye mu ana adwo ena obo nso atese ne bema no ensore kura ebia na no bi ada so a wonom so yoba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebia na fibroid na kosi a wo no kwan ana wakwa ya sabia doctor si ensuo betata onkosie mu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no na block here obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema bia na ho nsuo na wo form nkwa one ever form low sperm count na wo okura beba ne ho nsuo mu no na emo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura na eha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidie de ehwe be de am problem bi wo no mu a ne atinye hu aduro na fe aduane e be kira ho adie pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura so fi enti mo amane obi so hweme na ne die stroke akawa to mpam ye kwa wo ye ba so ti o kasa na pampan boni de akire fe no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade be di unya o kasa bia na obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odun so antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e ko animo no o prostate na ye kase prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odun so antentem odun so bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere nti manya adaje amoya de dia nyadidie semi what scientific hospital Ghana hade opa ya sabe ya dia befrim die fidie ede twe enubena ena afa hode ni fra haban mu ede sa oya de ma wo a na eyeni what scientific hospital yiwo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya dansura bank no ene die ni mwe enkran so ye ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyanko Panda Rumenti Wanoto.
Scientific Hospital so ye na ye quality numbers na call na ekoji wayarisa. And in the UEFA Champions League, another big game at Airbus so our Emirates, Arsenal, and Monaco and Airbus. Martin Odegaard, captain. Emma the Gunners. If we say make injury return prior, the whole turn Arsenal for Yagepa. Now also in the Champions League, no a different game. Which one that opponent to be Monaco? I'm a stronger side. When you compare other clubs that money ever sure. Never put the on my ground. Waiting how you papa. Match no Arsenal first. I'm support two more now. Almost 18 and the 3 maximum points. Mikel Arteta rumor na enrada and then game say Gabriel Jesus ever come back to Brazil January no bia. Mikel Arteta sa report no able simuka no club bia nim tiatia yemu yasumunia because true way and in some Mikel Arteta adi etujwa Jose Mourinho Fenerbahce coach or see Euros no na obi aka Lamine Yamal on an the big boy for Spain on an step up na Spain enya resource nemo on the na onhunu sa obeka say na Nico William mum na na ye adwuma no ade ama Spain the national team no na ogidi pass one day o hope say Nico William end up remember that so ye sama Jose ade atudwa Nicholas Jackson Chelsea omo striker na no ade bakwa onye fere da player now take na for into charity work na dey oguso or your mommy say Nico Jackson.
Having that every month I try to give to the people what they need, like food and again sure I'm from there and it's not something that I'm just at least someone spending like 10 euro in house spend two at least rice and you know what I mean, so nice.
Yeah, you do some of it in the hope that there'll be some kickers.
Senegal and then Chelsea and now when you say Kessben and the boy and agree say January no be paper can you come back Ruben Amorim said, "Over the Jim as Sporting Lisbon, coach, 4 consecutive matches. Sporting Lisbon, Omonia Engwe." Many be elusu sa and the Champions League will go up elusu by 2-1. According to the Daily Telegraph, a reporter said Marcus Rashford United next year boy no I said no one or form pa and United any happy with the last born year of the foot Man United come boy na kasa so Rashford say obesa anu ti January Anthony Basama so afiba omo Emma akom and so akọ Dusan Vlahovic Arsenal Sash cannot now you're seeing January Arsenal for record said anye dia sama omo the last episode for Dusan Vlahovic I can have Graham Potter start managers no and I be like consider say almost sacked Marco Rosa Emubarko and Beba I can hack and I said Graham Potter Leroy Sani episode o stay or Bayern no contract no about summer Bayern person be Sunday Nelson Bani den Kobenya and club no reach agreement nanka on signing a contract extension na stay na on fight for place of Bayern and so as well Bruno Guimaraes Man City beko in January said amekwa kopeno na komo kopeno last season nemo and that issues na efa boy ni hunti omo anko January City ebe sanso go forward Paul Pogba ebe said go back to France yes continue hwan ninchia ana eko Olympic Marseille and a club matches Paul Pogba and omo and so edin komo sene Sadia and a bon likely set on and so a bit macro so your men and a Galatasaray for targeting a pass the contract no ebe win summer omo pen as a free agent o son na so a year Turkish league na and nka ebeko anim ye papa penti Galatasaray and the club omo a person no men as a free agent award you know that roman call 4 crores nsem no we eso and na yegina na ye dey Godfather.
All right. Montana de Tony enche abidafo beba na fia bibi eye story si emu kakra enso de amamo Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra yebedi nkomo kakra mpamcho mo messages no o de fa eye 055159993 055159993 eno eye WhatsApp line with me the abre sanso na mo amode efa a video so abre 0244 263902 0244263902 and also a WhatsApp video line I'll bet me the messages no afaso abre yen yes mamu nyina akwa babiom emra program yi so Dr. Edmond Arthur atrase yebekon ho tentem na fi ye no atwetwe nkomo kakra yeba se de medin kan no nkomo a yebetwe ebe asma yebetwe ho nkomo no emu bi ene abaya ekwe pancho ene sports say na uhu no baby anom strength say wo mo weaknesses ni ade no say na uhu no na o afutuo bi de ma abaya fufuro a ebe ya say na obeka kire mo ni nyina no efa sports ho okay Dr. Edmond Arthur kwa ba say ye
yo Yamiadum
papa ase papa nakopandum bia Balm of Gilead penimpa ena owaha ene no budget nkomo no na amanfo edu satan so nso bia ID ti do the brain dinenso BOG vinegar no sisiwanim ha na mso obeka ho asem na fe wo de aka nso aka ho amaye
good
o mic na maso
say yo me last week the kind of the nyamia say short period of break here mo have at least much me adum ho me kakra
sure
this period in me na area studio kakra na yeah ma interchere efa how people can control themselves in terms of emotion anxiety ne other ones come na medanyamias se wama sumdwe abagana yeto abarisi ade aka nyina ne se yeni age because we didn't have any form of hula balloon bia nka be kwa kofa issue aba nti de ekoma ho bia no som na ma se ne wo weni me doso se jo ya bayi die na e wo se ma etiefo ne ahwefo nyina hu se nyame adom Xmas season na yewo no na nyame adom a every next week ekono me teachings are may no be focus on healthy Christmas and Happy New Year. Healthy Christmas and Happy New Year. Yeah. Nature say, ye di brunyana ewa apom den kwaso na ye di akowura afefoforo a eno nso ye di enije ebewrem. Ohwe the kind of OPD cases are after holiday breaks, you know, hospitals are recording na na anoshi. Eno nti no si ye betimi enya apomden ewo Xmas yimu na ye de atoa so na ye new year resolutions bebre a 31st ye ne ayenkwa asori da yensi asori da mu da na ye beko na yakwa online ni nyina na ya work the talk there na it means say e was nya apomden pa apomden so de ne family so no ejina wa wo so ha de o speedy o feed to adwene no ana kire wapomden a obenya eno ntino Balm of Gilead for ya ba bia ya kase ye more education than medication ha baby am dey starting say ye rura season mu inde ye mu bebre ebewe nam ye mu bebre ebenom doko ye drinks ye mu bebre onom a ye be ye salad ha ma obi o a edu Xmas anase edu salad anaya vegetables those leaves nene we no odi because of maybe our visit friends nene account you be sure so okoto salad a mempre ho emfa nya aduane odi bi oje kunsuo mu a na wasoki o mu at least ebeboa ma enema enya ebekwa akofa ehawa aba no vinegar bia de the benefit ne sebi external benefit ebe proper detox na pathogens ne mo anketo atimi de yare aba no eye fro nte no se nye bio gin vinegar crampo dia other vinegars so be me kanfo amount so dia the only vinegar in town is what BOG na wa modern say as part of your season mu so no obenum nsuo a eye krogen a nsuo no onom no nso na esiesi onipedua no nsuo ankasa life but ayana the source of the water is also important and until the make sure say nipedua no from an opetro enwere de anya kra no utimi no bottle water by 8 pieces which is bema a match minimum 6 pieces which is about 3 liters 4 liters but one nsuo now the bio jinguma eboa onso ewa akwaniasa bebre so there was a count say do so with respect to BOG ya can bebre into the best say a food product yemfa nyina ho ma yedru say me wo blood pressure me wo diabetes me wo high cholesterol me wo weight into me koto BOG e dia kutu ase me show enye dru na kutu hawase ama the more you establish yourself in good lifestyle measures o didn't tem o ya exercise o bo modern say o ya exercise control do do kwampa obi di no sen na o di gu nsu ma wonom no e de enema papa ene bebreo o pharmacy nya wo kitchen da na wanya benefit say yo me koi me pese me ma etiefo ehun say sene me kan apomden de ejina wan kasa so mema yem pray ho enumaduro be yem pray ho hwe yapomden say yo say from January pa ebisi ene 11th of December now would be any medical checkup da in fact say nipa no Miss Romano Miss Romano men ka say wow me de men call hospital me de men tampo hospital men call hospital mpoda there be men tanyare there be the kind of free screenings I on say o ma ye o screening say do o me report ni na I ready into so be tie me na be tourist ya say do ye screening tourist aba
there be
say am I em say Saturday be mom ne tourist ya ne aye be free screening or asida house I will BOG Accra BOG Takra de no your best shrepa say, Obia emerging results. Because I am ready. Said you, Obi Oha was only a situation. I said you, glycemic HbA1c and a fasting blood sugar with other labs. No, said you. Aya me too for 4 months, especially any no BP no sugar no. But more than say anya cross 6 months be check. Ebi mo kidney strength e wo form. Ebi mo nso de e kosro kama based on a foot to pa or call the hospital doctor chire na o this will be or blood pressure drew. But or no default on fat, the sugar do no default on fat. Or normal name say sebi those side effects are a one who say attach symptoms are obey experience into new jaya ma o doctor or help and advice. Me one men can say wajai. Ujai no e was sa kwan so abra o doctor and said advice and as who would be any area into for ujai na o sign a conwa. In fact, we don't say all 5 do ni kwampo ensure bi. Ama enkophobia ye hwe omo no omo niema wo so kakra. Ntime hwe se oba sebi ye de nyansa kwan ene nyansa kasa ebe kirew de tie na de wo se ye boa won so no ne ye abo nti omo a ye resource no ye report ni mo mi na aye ready mo meji se jo ye koyi efutu a mede ebe sama me ankasa me ene ubi a wo hwe ni se sie no esichiri yare no adults no do hypertension no adults election mu krampo sene results no koma ebi anase ankwama ebi mo be fa so nya blood pressure high blood pressure but the person kanyina no say lifestyle yare no yemfa duru nto ase eye attitudinal change eye wo attitude ekwan wo be fa so aye wo niam afa ana wo betimi eto ase enu ntina me say ba high blood pressure hypertension diabetes mellitus and those chronic illnesses there the only place you betimi akasi dua pass you betimi aboa mo free edu so e Balm of Gilead clinic ba peptic ulcer just last week ya mekasa o apostle CAC TV kasi TV so obi a what treated for peptic ulcer say you wanum no sa say you just a short period and who see me peptic ulcer I mean bone issues in pem how pa etitewa in fact ma ona nyentie our Balm of Gilead you the carbon MTN for no echiwo yene eja hotel na next ene opposite oba tapaden so anaje choice martin so ana Accra so West Legon pe your best say fa wo have dying na yembo yakwensu de bioge no still a promo no e koso say you me wo testimonies be Monday the one we are testimonies pen yes Monday to next week the one we are
program ni na
and one we are mefa testimonies because you see your fa testimonies a check and ama ya abe pile wo test dance ne buso bioge users no to me patch oba sit house wa e do Mr. Martin blue omo be ma obi gallon no auto 300 cedis and the small one no assign amount auto 1 liter na 75 cedis hampesa ye in this esmasimo no ye be encourage pass say jo ade a wo de be che obi na o ma na nya apomden pa de eye bi oji fa bi sha hampani mu me ma ne nya ye some sugary drinks nko a fa bi oji institutions a etie eno ase jo me call one of the big bank KNUST omo manager ba ko say omo beto BOG omo hampes omo ye nyina no omo de be hihiem so mo tie mo ye financial institution mo ye enyumako a in fact mo frɛ ye ne a ya be gye so na mo de bi aye ya hampa ebi wa kra Asida Towers mo frɛ ya Ghana ha be bia se jo ya be link omo app omo manya bi number no ye 0539 86 38 0539 86 38 and I said 0240 51 21 71 0240 51 21 71 yes some of prayer baby a more Ghana ha bia no ebebo say yo consistency better than say why ade enen we say yo on say de bia no o flags issue in China bioji ngumo me flags ekita me ana bioji egumo we ya me de vitamin C to me esampe obon say ensuo foforo a mebu e wo dispenser mu no na me san hwie bioji ni biogum na me nom eno na me de bo staircase ya na so me footsteps na aya na staff ni say no omunim say me smart sa aya na omota kapa ye be hwese obi amfa bioji vinegar engu ninsuom na onom na enye dro debi
a food product
omo frɛ ya mo say ye pemodro ni bi ato yes enye dro
wo de sohwe wankasa obedi ho dance pa sohwe na after say one nom no for some time no na fa compare emra na nom bog vinegar
exactly
difference na kakraka enya sam ketu akra
serious
obi bia be sisa okay but that's your pay bog vinegar say Dr. Akaro oba eye asida house wa we bi ato security post ho no menya bi ato ne bo no so e wo fompa gallon no 300 Ghana cedis so to e be san de ketwa no ba kokra asan ka ho okay so and a 1 liter no 75 cedis 500 ml no 40 cedis di fofo obanom a mo bia no bi nkwada ompanimfo wa mrewa nkok obia no bi na obeba no sa beto foforo ena sam keto akra donc be da sam
so you mean that say it's 1994 no there and I was 41
yes
it's the biogen there me omagiatum no do hey
omaso din but
omagiatum so Omobora hospital tosa
omagiatum no omagiatum
oh serious
omo ye chinyefo pa
oh serious
to munya ji wa de atum a na special
tembia every day Omobora hospital
ina sam ketu akra
so you mean that say
yes yanka wo otoba ko a boto mienu se de city no bog vinegar and obia eka ho asem all right ye betra se na fe ya foreign stories no emu kakra Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel near 121 ye be stories no emu kakra mo fa messages no emra e din kan adea ya twetwe ho enkomo kakra ene anopai na fe local stories kakra ho no kwa miki aba betrase na odini nyina enso abraye. Good morning, Joe. My first advice for the president-elect is that they should send a strong warning to the FA that they should sack Coach Otto Addo even before 7th January. If not, this change of government has happened. This FA was going to keep, if not, had it not been the change of government, this FA was going to keep this coach. So for me, I'm very happy for this change of government, okay, because of our sports. Okay, SMP and the account. If for nothing, our sports minister is no more. All right, Barros, and anyway, a free BBNE, and so Abreye. Now, the president-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Otiemopa. How will your panel rate onslaught? Nana Mankani the way through Wenchi, and so Abreye. A competent sports minister. I'll be very grateful as a sports person for the president to select a competent sports minister who understands the game and its development that is crucial for Ghana's football growth. Having someone with a deep understanding of the sport and its ecosystem can help address the current challenges facing Ghanaian football. Crucial, Raul. If you just say that you say anyway aba mun sam no ye be kan bebrebe mo the videos no ba so a munim nsema ya kan na mo de mo chechire mo ni ade enso abrayen o ya fam mo nyina akwa ba me gidi pa say mo ho ye Dr. Franco Usu ansa trase sanso na andike mo ha Awa Mohammed enso atrase ni from Kumasi Asante Kotoko ni da kon enso e wo studio Doc
Bragore
say yeah
freshness wonim
sa some go do
rest take a craft fine let's go
I don't mean come here 1 month 1 month so sa feeling na no 1 month now they are jiwa home but barnaka minimum be fresh na go for crass and feel yes
na say ko ji US visa obi anim say ko rest ya wan kwe
just we be come am say yes I am
na nya no na the rest
yes I am program no
and me one
okay
and the memfanya city ko ba ye na ya see aduru ono no so na ka me
ko ba ye na wo ko ye
na wo ko me ba ye no
wo ba ye na do seju so ye she na August, September, October. No, I'm finishing up. And the name is over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And now uncle.
So I call you, no na. So that time now, so na kwa mi so be kondi Mickey.
One no
na ke ba be bosso.
Me kwa de kam twa take no ka chem say do no.
Yes.
It is uncle ya. It is the aje.
Yeah, na ndia frame.
It is a wood na share.
Ndia stop me. Say you say uncle ma me come bra fast. You be the
David.
David. But if one can rest to her crank,
me rest to her, me feel chest, me rest to
her. Gonna not have a
me play buttress. Me smart.
Gonna know the
yeah, doctor, just say just smart too.
General.
Yes.
Nyame adum bibia fine.
You go pass it. Akwaba.
British
wabo.
Who's the
British boy?
Oh, Ghana for penal.
British boy ama nipa binum.
That's right.
Yes, but a mama nipa nyina. Yes.
But the good thing
is no ewa ni gym.
The do na we ni.
Yes.
And no and Kessben Sports, it's national, it's global.
Yeah.
We can't pretend to be on radio. Near Kasi Bia Ashanti region. Into Kasa no ye Ashanti region perspective.
Yeah.
Sisiano atra Ashanti region.
Sure.
But Senkawo can Ashanti region, the Abitumaka said to do no abuto. And I be a butui. But we're one of the elections at general. And Crawford Butui are now from Muabomuze or Mukrano or Moanepe. Then people get back.
Yeah.
I think a day after Baumia Septiano. Traffic all over in Kumasi. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
People are going about their usual work.
I said the open on one.
Usual work. Hey, Omajuma. No crane is a one where you may year and found it or Yeman Penny.
Yes.
Would do a Juma to 2 former and found it the Yeman Penny and Sembequetia. Oti Abaya Bayajuma.
Of course. Na futu so area we used to be 5 minutes be na infant 2 abaya eko ne abaya eba.
And right, static.
Yeah. Now me enjoy more papa. Now me enjoy more cry. Seriously. Now me enjoy more cry.
I want to be there by now. And the TC family, the mercy for.
Good Yamansa. The Ghana for open no.
Yeah, for now.
Yes.
If we are talking about difference of 1.6 or 1.5 million Ghanaians. Then of course that is what majority of the people want.
Sure.
The system.
This difference.
The difference is so massive. I think I could for the first
Ghana for Ediom Kukurumuti, Etwaba, Edi Yua. You never be no more pedia flu.
Yeah.
Number 1, your master trim. Simple.
Until
the opa skyscrapers who the scenes that's a comedy woman. Na enkuye na juma semen who the whole year. Now, by a bar own schools, about Ben about own hospitals, about Ben about roads near the only Obi. But na sitting more Hennessy and Kuya, Massa, either Sa Banocrano, Uncle wasting time in Conco too, and now say about 20.
And now,
another big one just
was so dancing fairer.
Yabacosu,
a dancing fairer.
Arrogance.
That's the word
I'm so.
Sports minister in the name of Oye and you.
Oh,
I then near the 4.5 million acquire accreditation at 4.5 million US dollars.
Yeah.
Ye mohu wakrani akasi bi cry start here bisa.
Yeah.
Utie ministry no ne GBC. Figures a balance and some. Akoda nobody cares about anybody. Ghana for so finance minister ni yampeno you know said
Ghana for Now also Ghana for MPP.
Yes, MPs. Yeah.
92 or so of them.
Over 90.
They are Ghanaians.
Na ya ba ho abekachiro say yempeno tina medinusio ono na be o say economy no o say no oguno say sika obenya eni sika obedi no chese gap no so na otwi bi eto adem. When was the last time eto work bi akatuem work at the origin for 2 years 3 years 4 years yemfa one seed in kan ho enso na otwi bi obekodwom bia no ya to adem. Sadi Pano, how does he or she survive?
In fact, my hold it to my colleagues, teachers now.
You can't munti o musumunti umwea. Na jesem na answer ode be ma radio so chese o san ya hantan from foul nkra. Ah, nanado wa ma utek. Yeah. No complain ni chire no. Kwabre for we ka chire no. Aseme no ka chire. Naro. Aseme no ka chire o. So mfo bia ho. Na okokoro mutino ba bia fa bia. Come the manfo ye kasem chire.
So they forgot they went to an election where they have nothing to lose. The president of the day had nothing to lose. I'm
telling you, even that woman is simple.
Very simple. You see, losing election is normal. But if you lose it massively, to the extent, say, the opposition, incumbent now will lose you. No one loses the opposition in your 2/3 of parliament.
It's so anger among
2/3. Now the parliamentarians no chemumi and san.
It's so anger won't go for. Go for fool. Nipa fool.
Massive.
Come the nipa. Nipa to survival. This is a chronic corruption. And I be a narrow. If you are man for almost share almost sika.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Only a juma be a ye. Na juma oye nso ne salary kachrewa. Eni se to obitimi gina so kra tran wiase be 1 week.
So be try.
Yeah. Wa dress wa shito na tade so kama. So no serious ka e genuine. It's ni pe bre. Eduru ani asa koto amamo. No mo be disika. Mo de mo enjoy. Mo nda cast. Mo ti chesika. Rough, sisi a die, flashy cars. When my bush for them girlfriends. Now, majority of Ghanaians some of them suffer. Ghana for na trimaso. Now we say a foot was in my NDC.
Yes.
It's simple. Now,
and I mean,
what businesses now? Talk to business guys. Talk to them. Top business guys. Talk to them. Taxes say, modia bagan say, hi. Akola keto onya yi kura ni ne bet kakra na no so akoto ade
edi no bi amu ya do
di arrogance na busa ho se di enti na NDC be appreciate you Ashanti e wo 115,160 votes do munya in 2020 do mbenya beka ho no na MPP a high almost stronghold. I think moving my Ashanti dear. Omo to na Ashanti. Emma MPP. A year 2020 no. Okay? Now the but to the on 2024 now. A year 31% fall. Into MPP depreciated 2,072,924. 2 million. Amunya in 2020 no. This time I'm someone to mama. About come go to the candy and a chill. A chill, so when you're happy, the more you know. You can't dread. A foot took a same man. This is simple.
Ghanaians have registered their displeasure and their anger, and I think this is the best way to do it.
Yes.
And now I made a statement say the body of the dead is a warning to the living.
Yes.
Into the whole kind of me a sure pass the air kicking in nada. Only here on my NDC for.
Yes.
Science ma obro brozui. Ni ehia no pa ANDC for.
Yes, no do. Don't be here omo posture radio the television so. Jesus Christ. Obo una abeto ato fa ho. Ugogo muti do open out. Hey. Say ne kasa kire bu akom de no.
Wana do koko muti.
Yeah. That bus says 16 regions. 13 or so at 20. and one Ashanti East in the North East.
Yeah.
They can't say me breach.
Just 3. The whole country has really rejected you.
Then him go some humiliation as well. Year by. That's the better humiliation be by.
No, General, if you go into the history, this is the first. The 1992 election, I am fan say no there more or less no contest. The Dubois him declare no stolen verdicts. Boycotting parliament. Apart from that, from 96 Ebani Adinano, we haven't gotten a party having this massive majority endorsement. And this is a party that has been in office for some 2 terms in Tinka at least, who were a lot to see. But unfortunately, this is the situation we find ourselves in.
Too bad. You can say you can't become Madiachi. But said the Wakano, I say you to Emma NDC.
Of course.
Yes. Arrogance. Dre. Oh, no who say Tam. No, you know what I would do. What first can be our company super and they just kind of
It's a must.
Yes. Yes, a lot of them are criminals.
They shouldn't jail anyone.
Narrow, youngest force. Narrow.
General, President Mahama, the social contracts. I think we're bulleting about 23 of them. I'll say within the first 120 days. The game changer for me is the item 13. The item 13 is my game changer. And if indeed obey to my item 13 now, it is the beginning of the good things for this country. Item 13 here then. Or say, institute inquiries and or forensic audits into the following matters of public interest. 1. The collapse of indigenous Ghanaian banks and financial institutions at a supposed cost of 25 billion Ghana cedis. Ye good banks no. A car boy ya the good banks no. Okay, illegal printing of money, that's not of much interest. National Cathedral, $58 million National Cathedral. If some of the BBC sports aspect, illegal and inflated single source contracts, COVID-19 expenditure scandal, PDS, Ejapa, SML ambulance, and all that. Obano say 13th African Games. The 13th African Games. I know your name of feels you see, General, historically in this country. Say to Abama by for no bar. And nam say fa proyesha omoto. And now moon ni se o mo betena so mo de periperi yo. Ebe ye adwumenti no. O mo ntumi nye yire nkrofo a o mo wi o man ni sika. Ene o man na japade. Emfa emra no ni o mo ni. No mo ja o mo sa. And to say indeed, if the current government is serious and wants Ghanaians to take them serious, SSS anhwehwemu we o mo ye no mo ye ni ye. No mu ye ni ye no mu timi de famra kwan so a eno be ma aye ade ato say oh ya adachi bi de obeba no, because if you do this to example MPP officials, you will not be there forever. Wo so nim say oh ba ko mienu bi but then some na ye kan na
more okay
Victor Solomon mu ne Kwame Pramo ne Chatu, there are a good number of them
and o ma ya atu omo.
So wo gidie pa sa wo ba ba ye ni ye now the peri yo be ye adwuma de a na wo nsuro se wo wi a wo nso no mmema nkrofo ba be chase mu de a ese se wo tumi di emra any tumi ye adwuma so tumi di ye adwuma de a then we know say
ba ko pe twa to say in Ghana for ehu abato.
Of course
yes Ghana for o mahu abato na me bompa ye say ento aso sa ye nkofo bi o ha Sabi wo de aponche kura yese ho na wo de MPP atade se ho mo beto ama aponche sabi wo de NDC atade se aponche bia NDC fo bi beto ama wo de o mo nhwehwe but say o mo a o mo hwe nnema bi de to aba no o mo doso pa
generation e se
ba yempaye no yes yempaye no enko yese o ko volta ho nyina NDC o ba no mo nhwe masitrem na mo to aba sa na free na ekwe essay.
Of course.
Yes.
I would say generally, you chroma say yenyan to abayin started campaign kran two parties na nye kromo obe 45%.
Yeah, bomba is Emrabe 2020.
But we near say President Mahama enye 56% no. As it turns out, there are some people are almost share situation. No matter political affiliation. And the two about this. And we want to have more people
like
thinking and voting that way.
Very simple. So they pen on Ghana and yes, no be bad. Or be no ye and me take a Ghanaian for granted. And me disika and rienko. Millions. This should be passing. Go far away. Onumponi. With the fancy, yeah, Bompayama, President John Dramani Mahama in the team. On for ye, we in addition. On for more money, my economy, no. Yes. All right. Narrow. Yes, I see. Sika bakwe dambutum every day at 20. Okay. I could hear so bad 2-3 years the journey giant. Into Uncle Bokro no need di. Oh, can't say my yakwain. All right. Andy,
you know,
Champions League matches in Ra.
Yeah.
And the Viva Koso. Okay?
Yeah.
And I feel Yaba NDC, MPP, and sports, you know. Okay? Nafi Yatwaso. Na the big game. I baso babayara nyame adma kwasiada eno na ama ni da kon enso awura studio ni mamma akwaba ene ya konso
enu asa jo me da say so
se bibia ye de
nyame ado
oh esenka ya tuka bankran but the way nim na doso why
sure
e ma o shedin pa eniwo enasam ketwa o mi hu bi dade but omo di hu bi da no enye easy Yami mau omau shedin wati.
Amen.
Uti anyi na o ye bema o na o demu na biesi wa beti sudia na cheza asem.
Ni nuanom so nkwa na bema.
Me nkwa.
Na ma I'm telling you. Wow. Ni tu ebusu ni nyina na beti de si.
Ni asem da so beti kitwe yi.
Mama ya mwa yi nuano. Na onsi ni ma me kra kama pa. Into 1 week in da be
Saturday coming week.
Okay, Saturday week. Okay.
All right.
21st. You can tackle and answer.
Sure.
So that you see near the winner. You better come once and later. Why? Ya koso. We busu ani nyina. Andy. Yanko Champions League. Any short time no. Me now we are fighting nyina.
Today what you think one of our idea.
I love you. The one who
say what charge to tell you.
Every 10 minutes now they are saying one zan at
Masa. A day. The man shows us the money out there. The open away. The kasa won't.
Nipa nso na do ko e.
Nipa so to abade ma o. Nipa no. Okay.
You know, enra
obi you say there be abodu say the action.
Say no no sense we say.
Koto de so there be abodu say sha.
Madam bi kwa do say we dey afa wo abodu say num. Yes. Nze nso nse ho fa num.
Ye kan gina na warning at the NDC.
You know, I think politicians henceforth was set up.
Yes.
Henceforth they were set up.
For Ghana for.
You know. Omo who say Ghana for say omo observe no mo game. And I'm happy that the robotic stance of Ghanaians necessary. Yeah, na me wono. And you know, I think going forward they will never take Ghanaians for granted.
Sure.
And UEFA Champions League at Waso na the big game was the game about so Bergamo. And the Baso the Bay Arena. Na Liverpool yen in tem etimi share team e friend Girona by a goal to nil. O ma amre bebe because the former Liverpool ewo Premier League and the former wo Champions League still am gusu kire say omo dey crowd 100% tag dey obi ehwese na intambala na echi so omo but unfortunately nra interslepo and penalty a omo kunyae no and Mo Salah etimi edit to atrem not the best of performance for Liverpool obi o hwe game ni bia enye Liverpool ya hu ne say omo bomb modern omo dominate omo create chances no omo shebi no and anya Liverpool ni ho ye but the good thing for them they say Alisson Becker is back and then no can obi a o save for Liverpool game nimpa you are talking about Alisson Becker enra the number of chances are e ba e wo e game nim nyina no o make sure say obetimi save Liverpool you know omotimi win 1-0. Now after this game na no be share Real Madrid say Champions League do the business end of the pitch na na ya ihu Madrid. Na say omo games omo boni nkoyi. Na o hwa away games omo abebo a omo lose to Lille, omo lose to Liverpool and omo bo against Atlanta. This season the only team I saw omo at home no Como nkoa omo show in team you always show in September. It also 2 games omo bo at home against Arsenal, Genoa. Ne team I friend Atlanta more they want ready. Inti enra na Rodrigo free injury ba, Vinicius Junior free injury ba. No mo ba beka kill Mbappe affront no. Say na niyama besi akọ. Ye start game na anche Mbappe nya 1-on-1. And our boss say no. Genoa or saying your second one and look at the control. Player our class there. She control na Mbappe did domme James Steele no. And san obobo na che no. Gian Piero Gasparini e blemu and the center backs no. But you give it to Kylian Mbappe for that touch how the defender the frame and how we see hit a ball no. Until Oliencho Mene ko cha sa penalty the by after Sai Kolasinac inside the area. Mbappe could pry again. Real Madrid injuries this season, and free Emma Rodrigo by. Then the attack started clicking, and Enron of Panama account has said, Judah some modify the game, no. So free left to Oba Medela, the game was Sansano. Say crowd was sudden chance I can game no, and he was all over the pitch, and Vini so by in the last 3 seasons of the Champions League belongs to him. He's the most decisive player in the Champions League. And Shekoya and ran on your feet until he was a bit sluggish. Shekoya first shared the second goal and look at the third goal from Jude Bellingham. Shekoya Jude J ball. Look at the dummy and no use the weaker foot. You know this is the third goal from Jude. And then for me, the man of the match was between Jude and Ederson. Ademola Lookman said he's underrated. Nigeria ni Abraham Cheno underrated. So you can't players or winning ball we are here. He's one of them. I think the Premier League clubs no Sikano should find a way to sign him because the consistency level no, not the Italian Serie A and European even in the Champions League. Na shebebia ojina. Look at the technique of the chef Courtois. Courtois and your goalkeepers are obiting this animal we are so ojina wa obijina wonim no asa hate ball and constantly he was a thorn in the flesh of the Real Madrid defense, especially the right side of home defense. No, baby, look at Vasquez. That has always been the weakest link for Real Madrid. But you know, and no baby do you any day. Na Madrid here points in the chair the Atlanta here because Edward Sanko ya ka Champions League in bed in their mom. In Madrid the idea at a point they need to conserve their energy. No more protect it, or one go no till the game debating a barrier. Last minute, and Atlanta had a chance, but unfortunately, ball no FABA. Inti Carlo is back. It's just unfortunate that injuries no gusua to us. But so quality situation be say and a quality no it is very free. By all for Leverkusen at the Bay Arena was against International Milan. No be any himself no see a game. A bay thing at the ama Leverkusen because. Almost games or more born and sending them especially game boy against Liverpool. And knowing Inter Milan said, almost a lot to choose from. And Obi didn't bet them will be almost me bomb home of them and yedo. They didn't say Simeone Inzaghi beat me at the Bay Arena. But unfortunately, General, Inter Milan are fair defeat in the Champions League this time. And you give it to Bayer for Leverkusen. So almost so sure team now. Model team no, just like Inter the NPP. 3 back having 2 wing backs are very fluid, very quick, very intelligent, and the channel of supply the more attackers no be any say game no everything are but again by 04 Leverkusen at the Bay Arena there the Champions League won betting bibi wo mu a home on also omutimi bibi nti enye nwa wasenra omutimi share by go to nil last season in the Europa League almost making sure say home grounds will be fortress and share results fortunately for them about 98% of the players are almost see academy last season in our inti enye nwa say enra go all out firing from all cylinders creating chances na finally by 04 Leverkusen etimi winning by a goal to nil. Inti not so many surprises but Abrante no si Academy Aston Villa and Colombia ni Abrante na ye fene John Durano you know Abrante no mo hwini. I think the teams should consider so any of the big teams Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal or mo consider Abrante no because our team e friend Aston Villa or started from bench because of Oli Watkins but a baby or bebe mu piano no baby Kiamens na the goals na o no typically we watch left-footed forwards piano ya no more power I've been come for no more bona and who's more drive who hawk who are dry and he's not different from any of those players Ojinatine wa baby or hit ball who's hit ball no neighbor and Colombia in recent times am my quality strikers from Falcao, Luis Muriel, Duvan Zapata, Teofiles Gutierrez, Jackson Martinez, and you are talking about John Duran. Until he's one player, I think say going forward, and I will say any of the big teams in the Premier League, or money striker or you potent like him, no, should consider him in any of the teams. Do you remember the end to us one?
Yanko I fatwa super konafi yemra yin super.
Okay. Barcelona bought against him my friend of Dortmund. Now what when you chance I hear Borussia Dortmund at the Signal Iduna. Yeah. Almost 2 games on my born back almost Storm Grams by 7 goals na back winning by a goal to nil. Inti almost money a baby oboshe goals pa. Barcelona on the other hand are a bit sluggish. But in the Champions League the almost more than so any after game one boy against AS Monaco. And there's almost room ewo a team my friend of Signal Iduna and so what your team na Dortmund team na a team you know almost so this season almost signing players pa enti afu almost were a lot to choose from. Johan Couto from Girona still will be the bench because of rehearsing. What watch Benson Barney, what watch the likes of Anton, Slotterbeck, and then we show game on Bebona because of Anton your fitness likely say Emre Can be withdraw to support Slotterbeck as central defense. Yeah. Midfield no Pascal Gross, free Brighton by no Frank Nchima they have Michel Savista, or more Danny Mullen, and or more Jamie Gaites, England Niabrantena, or more than be replace Jadon Sancho, a very good player on the left, and then Segi Gurazzi, top in their 4-2-3-1 shape, and the air Dortmund on the area. Barcelona on the other hand, so Kebas and so on. Makase, the magic toucher, Yama de buy in the last game, no Benito Villamareno, still I need enough. I'm Barcelona and secure the 3 maximum points no against a Real Betis. Emma finally Real Betis Ebenia equalizer no in the last minute. Emma game no end 8-2. Enti obie who basa style of play no obie who basa game no enti say the obie plan say Oshia Barcelona or ye quick or ye tough na o make sure say the high line defensive plan no or be fairly. So we Dortmund attack na Donny Malen, German Gaites, omo ye pacey, omo ye direct, and omo ye very good when it comes to one-on-one situations. Barcelona be farm it for them because Daniel Olmo, ofo bit say Pedri so at the pokakra. Casedo has been on and off. Frankie Dion is back. Pedri Gavi is back. But the 3-man midfield na coach ni be yisu. Again, what was racing on the Abrante friend Rafinha and the boom on the right. Into battles more, but Besimbani can he stop Abrante friend Yama because the magic touch, the tricks, the creativity, no, if you want ever. Into what Obetimia ya said, Jumano, Obe survive. Again, Robert Lewandowski moving from Dortmund to Bayern Munich. You know, the number of times I watched go the and former team in Oslo, 27 goals and watched the Borussia Dortmund. Into say, oh, ba, say, Emre Can. And then Abrante friend Slotterbeck or move Juma to play him out. And it'll be a follow Robert Lewandowski this season behind himself. Lewandowski is just on form. To stop him is very, very difficult. But Nuru Karim Sahin, any Lewandowski boy, or Dortmund into Onim de Lewandowski deba. It means that Juma in Abekoye, a way to stop Robert Lewandowski, a way to stop Rafinha, and then Yami Yama. That is a difficult job. So what me concentrate now here, there, you are good to go. But can the Barca line, Kubasi, Inigo Martinez, Conde is not on form. And Obi or share, Jamie Gaites against Real Madrid will testify. Say, look at Vasquez, went to me and Yejumano. And the Barca weakest link, and so Ebaba Bell, left side, and then the right back, and again central defense. No? So Mubeti me after post Segu Gurasana. You know, so when your 2 teams say, no, you know, BM no be a bar. A dear Bakoya now tell who umpa a goes. in this game make over 1.5 for the investors, more than 2 goals and I didn't beat me album in this particular game. Okay. Now Juventus is Manchester City. Man City a room at the J Arena. Man City performance against Nottingham Forest. The last game against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace and so Johnny Newcastle United. And the Brighton almost team City boy in the Premier League in Empire. Juventus so on and off. Thiago Motta started very well, but the team no also injuries ababehano. Bremako, Danilo is back, Savona is there, Federico Gatti, the likes of Cambia Somo Elho, Kefran Turam, Lucateri, and Cop Minus. Some midfield women and man of the energy and the dominance not penny in this area. But on one team in translate here encore the Champions League almost started here, but in the last game Srenko Yem Famomo. Consansao and nay game will be able to beat him the aton. Abrante Fen Yildes, Ofo Bise Timothy and Dusan Vlahovic. These are guys who be here almost on beating IBB. The original City team, not the Obian himself, but you know, Kevin De Bruyne is back, Doku is back, Grealish played very well in the last 2 games. Into the usual City team, no ever, but almost difference in between us Topo, Francesco Consansao, Timothy Weah, and Dusan Vlahovic. So almost me they will survive. But you know, City, I still believe say almost guys no bar with the quality of the Juve defense, Pierre Kalulu, and then Abrante, your friend Federico Gattino. I don't think Juve were enough quality to stop team friend Manchester City. Because City 2-1 at the J Arena.
Politicians are the same everywhere. As soon as they get to the positions, they don't feel what the ordinary man feels. They live in a different world. They have free housing, free cars, free drivers, and bodyguards. Despite Ghana's bad economy, these MPs will soon take huge monies home. They don't care about how bad the economy is. Kofi Eneduwe free kaswa aba. Mamiko say Franco Naro. Naro okay 1979. So 79 now we are small boys. No sir. Okay. AFRC. I'm hand you over. I'm Dr. Hilary Lima. Dr. Hilary Lima, yeah. The last words of Gigi Rollins that time. Mr. President, Ghana is watching you.
Ghana is watching you. Not knowing he was the one, and at a point in time
when he felt
he was not doing the right thing, he came back.
No more Diagro or Castle.
Yeah, yes,
Mr. President, Ghana is watching.
Powerful speech,
and what the ending the speech.
The Ghana for
the president-elect John Dramani Mahama.
Ghana is watching.
Wow.
Simple.
General, Liverpool manager Ura and a slot and I say, and no more we need there, but on you happy with the performance. And I ask myself, say, then Papa, what him say on you ready so be in a free accelerator and so and say anything. General, as we speak, Liverpool is the best team in England, the best team in Europe, and probably the best team in the world now.
Okay.
Champions League all the 6 matches they won all. 18 points backed from the 6 matches. And yes, Sabi teams be on Mumfia Mren or Nyomu. Washe AC Milan 3-1. Washe Real Madrid. Washe Leverkusen. Washe Leipzig. And no ni Girona at the Atasono. So far they are the only team are qualified to the knockout phase. Even though we have 2 matches to go. And they are leading in the Premier League and all that. So for me, I think Sepapane Jumano, you share Duncan can ye. And as I Danin Samayani, I can say, manager Bibana say team no, and you're on the 2 players no, and now be 5 players now, on to me Fanya Jumano. I think Sir Anna Slot is changing the narration.
Yeah.
Because players know the Mobono. And now we're starting 11. Gravenberg pay. And now on club team no.
Yeah.
But look at what he's doing. And for me, I think he's changing the dynamics and they say about an slot in the Liverpool team no about so. General Andy can say Ademola Lookman is underrated. Ne bona or bono onisu dinibi. And now pitch now Jude Bellingham gyina so, Mbappe gyina so, Vini Junior gyina so, no yeso na man of the match. They lost the game. Me feel say only Jude Bellingham na na contenders. That's how I saw it.
Ederson
played very well. But for me, the Jude Bellingham, the man Real Madrid team no. Andy, you me name say omo bona say number 10 no. Say omo bona say dey.
You dana. Or started from the left side of the midfield. Number 11. No, I drifted to middle. Too much.
On say in their 4-4-2 he was all over the place. General, skillful players who know almost over tackles out.
Too much.
Say player or yes skillful was actually goes to attack his hand.
The player or boss be but on your quick to say Jude, hey cookie
resurrection.
Don't say sit of the skillful. Cookie a run no bono. Yes. So our team Gabi mo set. But Jude the baby.
That's the ala rule.
Jude the baby.
And you see players obey to me shoot with the unfavorable foot, but few of them they team the unfavorable foot. Place
well.
Or call for placement. On fan blast to be brave to my but say place it with that technique. Jude Bellingham is becoming a complete person. He scores with the head, scores with the left, scores with the right. Then right team say go no. Very few players in a bit matches are go now or share no.
And so now one thing yen take fight is the work rate.
That's what I talk about. Say player or star boy. Now so running chasing every game. Every energy level is something else. But now you can has a Real Madrid is going through crisis. But it seems a nipa na obetima solve your problem no one is our own. Into your problem no doesn't look like a problem. She no mo back for no mo dey buy no. Traditionally, Uber started season no kra we abeka say omo kra no mo money bi kra mpanka Rudiger kra nkonka. But with Quasai back four, they still made it. I feel that Real Madrid now they are in the 18th position. Into Maura zone ma yemfa say we na ho no mo anko betimi abo playoff ni bi. Krofo jeja omunum ti besi mu a bibia betimi si. But you know Aston Villa is doing something wonderful. Europe no ye ni mo. Ye kan Europe for no mo nka ho. But the next o say ye hu omo ha che. Oh, but the net omo that third and it looks like they will make it to the knockout phase. I think Aston Villa is doing something extraordinary in Europe. Not in England, but in Europe, I think they are doing very well. General, okay. My Yemfa Yankomono in Sia. All right, Yemfa na Yanko Yanko Esa. Joe, good morning to you and your entire crew. I really admire your thoughts on this election. But I want to say that no matter how you caution an incumbent government, they will always take the Ghanaian voter for granted. We need a third force. If not, it has become normal for them to exit power after every 8 years. So they misbehave, knowing very well that if they are voted out today, in the next 8 years, they will certainly come back to power. Cosmos, anyway, and so are praying. All right. Yanko enim. Awa Mohammed. Sergio. My mra hona yanko Africa and so kakra ni do so de ka ho kakra bia no. And so faka ne mo mamin caution omo a move from office to office. A lutu nyoma a pre-pranko for videos ni bi hokra na ro hwa. Drew baby finfin I had to stop it. Yes. Bia ye twa no back. Hey. And yes, what is going on? My goodness. And the more ye a year. Let's caution them. Of course. The ye so ye at the amahwine because Sikana in the system numna as ye de nema fufro and my economy no to me oh say no ama Mahama government no. Obesan be boka be ye we ni na fufro. And omunya we said almost say ni bia no government be boka aye no mo de sika ese ngede ade foforo no ene be yes ade no ya to wana mo ye ye be hand over ma buy foforo no be take over ye wo chire wo so ko sese ni ye wo chire do ubisa wo chire do ba mi general me tia me fan say safo no me pese me ka say NDC fo be say me ka say akromfo yeah mo we as ade wo chire do obi atam fridge no dey say oye kromfo yen chini yen treating kromfo the moment I be treating say party bi nipa no one we asem ne ka be ye dey abeja pade
was a destroying. Now destroying no. When it was a government now, now a government.
What's your government? What the burden?
Burden because of Boka you win now for
Young Van Kana near Masawayo.
You were children do. You were children. No prepare nipa. What do you gain from this?
None we America for to be. UK for 2 days. You were children.
That being different.
Your democracy is overhyped.
I was in no baby. Democracy is in no
baby. So, latest one here, Ghana Digital Center.
Okay.
I see. Could you buy Oma says Numa a passport section so I'm take you over. My goodness. The tina yena only ho Orangasa or the hospital.
Oh
yeah, the 9 problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, ball na the 9 side. In the crowd the free whole brain or hospital.
Wow.
In this is security is so tighten the power. Oh mia baby.
You know, you only pay be a no more vacuum.
Yeah.
No more take advantage. And the Vienna man now that it is a security near so alert.
But you know, not and yet I come for one Cassandra. Yes,
yeah. Maybe some people know I want to treat them
in the name of political parties.
Thieves. Obia kotam air condition. Obia tam fridge. That's it. Adaya.
I want any idea take over. We are comfort.
Adaya ya to abana. Can you imagine?
You know me need to cry. You mobile so can I come around?
They are thieves. We should treat them as such and then handle them as such.
Hi. I say.
I join some.
I do so.
I join some. I want to join some.
Want some cow?
I join some.
I can't release in the
I join some.
I'm ready to I will release in the crack. Gonna say.
As I say, Joe.
And they trying.
It's a big game, no basketball. Has folk connect to one game. As I saw in your town, even almost a week. Almost 7 no Dawson. Now, me share almost games no pana. Ya say a game of errors for goalkeepers and defenders.
Okay.
Now, who your goalkeeper? Who your why from so game no?
Okay.
Say your tension, say your pressure, say your intensity of the fans or more stance in say whatever. There's always a way say goalkeeper be from so game we see. So say Joe, Benjamin Asare, Frederick Asare, Mohamed Kamara, Sharif Shuaib, 4 goalkeepers we back from so has for game no. It's been so repetitive in the recent games.
Okay.
Oh, coach, you know, class. What guys, Salama.
Make I power. Sulama.
It's always been repeating itself. I will be going through that angle now. Mashadi Krontia game we say so because and you know the only rivalry your league you say we have Doma, a lot of derbies, even Ashanti had Greater Accra, Central, other derbies, so but has focus to rivalry no. So Joe, a different level altogether. Yeah, now you're the best out of certain players. It told me so. Yeah, now players in the business so. Me share no why tension. I was a game.
Okay.
Now errors.
Okay.
Eba 2. Me share me combine 11. Hona ya na no minya asem kakra. Me share me combine 11.
Has got to go.
Me share
me combine once more.
Yeah.
We want na na dey.
Adwuma no so say Joe adwuma no. Say me.
Combine 11 men na ko ya tifaso.
Tifaso.
I bomb at you, I'm just saying, go my 11.
Some testing. So,
okay, you. But,
sure, boss.
Combined 11 had to fuck Asante Kotoko.
Yes.
Nafi, wash errors now.
The previous almost since 2019, and has to fuck 2 goals in the league, apart from 3-2, no. I'm gonna share that 2 no.
Okay.
Since 2019, has to share 2 goals.
Okay.
1-1.
Wow.
0-0 no or 1-1 on to me share. I don't share 2 and I could share 3.
I see.
Honina no.
Young Combra.
I said that just too.
Okay. Na yemfa time no bebre e ma ona fa hwe we nyina enso e ma.
Sergio.
Yes sir.
Kotokone has until last year no na yenten who home and away. The last one before last season was 2010 there. When Kwas won Kotoko 1-0. Sergio na mpempi dodo na say we win na ba quiet draw.
Yeah.
And I say we are winner by quiet draw. And I say ubenya season mumienu nyina bo draw.
Okay.
But last season we had home and away. And that was the time Kotoko defeated home and away since 1987. Now Kotoko share has home and away till last season, you know. And Nunu said, now there was a foreign player who was so influential. He scored 4 goals. Every 5 goals now Kotoko share home and away. No. Said, this year that player is not around. How is Kotoko and Haas going to be?
Okay.
All right. So he said, Koba. FIFA Club World Cup bebaso next year. Minim say what it is NBA ekoso.
Kache, ye koba na betu.
Yes.
Why? Me onkomra. Na ye metiri na me ko ye semen seba na ye di nkomo kakra enso ewo ho. Mr. President, Ghana is watching you. Mr. President, Ghana is watching you. Yes. Wo handle no me ya Ghana for hell. One handle the year Ghana for hell. You do minor mouth. Yeah, show. Seven Seba.
General.
Another make I want to be Nadri.
We know we are doing.
Yes. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, yes. So what correct mistakes? No one Ghana for any aja. Bibia better come on. But say no 2 for kind. Say one tea na a company and Nibrina. You did 2 MPP are buying Guiano. The company and Nibrin be 2 so by a go. Ghana is watching you. All right. Yonko.
General, Meda CP, any Abiga Fonsi, Uncle Punchramina. Na T4 Nara Force, I move Bia Quaba, and they are bas cement seba clinic. I hook myself so Coraman Pom. Ye catch say, Sabia, we need Bia. Say, what could I to be no what it say? Anumunra who do at check. Then so, Unya Yarisa. And they can form out say, cement seba clinic say. Any baby out by Yakupon, Bebo, Amao, Yari, na Tnow Swat channel. A few Aquamount. Now, dear Semen say any Semen Seba clinic, a young Shishimu or Yarim, whom ya dear no far by. Brunweka said the cause of disease, no, ye share a whom. A fenso, ya share cause no reno. And Pempen so bang na Yariano, a one do a droom, a will nipedianum, and don't see a repa. Brunweka said, ye share the stage. Because ya review on ma a acute stage in right was here the mount and it the eye chronic and I say at was what channel need run in your pet Tibons and Kofu P say man no more send Rosa and so me home Tommy near Busa say once on the stage bed room then po type bempo and a wall so because all sons mugu door you will be an so near the bar. It is a young Shasania man who are in pass, obey a more drew, because make calls and say calls and quan cry. Now the men fat peptic calls and quan. Men far that also no crown count. Peptic and quan cry whom me and son. You was so fadia there a young minimum. And as I will bustle. And you were gastric ulcer. I owe Tintin Fruit and I say stomach no, a tarkan stomach ulcer no. And Sana won't smoke it to any and Diodona ulcer and so. Nti sabi we say wo sana nti wonum ho aduro no because nsenchane ni nyina ya pew me ka say wo didi ana obofo no afei so wo ho kra walusu appetite wo kon na aduane bia ana sa wo de wo na wo fisa obi de asoso ne mfe obi de aso na tiri bra mu nti wo sana wo kana obi ka cho say we de nsenchane we de wo sa no nhwehwemu be na ye ehunu say ida say esophagia and now say a gastric ulcer, and I say duodenal ulcer, and remember na ye, and na semen seba clinic say. So by ye better san shimuno. Because your laboratory kesia, you won't feed ya kesia guma, ya di yen shimu, and whom ya dear no, dear de buy a face stage a room. Na fe ya share other complications a womb. Soon san swa san dia bro, because making also obi dear sabi amoko jana na ya na muje de chire. Ya catch on pempi say. So kujana na moje di echira the color of the stool no sabi we jana no e color na be me hu say wo de na ye osa ana say wo de na bia hemorrhoids ana koko because say osa wo hunu say brownish ana say aye dark kakra sans no bia nya typhoid ono so the same thing obi so nya hepatitis B ono so the same thing and I sabi na jana enete enti o say ye nhwemu ni hunu say wo de na ye osa na say typhoid ni nyina no this all the bas semen seba clinic e wo kumase aso Koreman pon ni atimi aboa na onso watimi anya ayaresa na me ka say uyi wo sane to nchen a stroke de ni aka kiro say stroke nkwa na aye wa ba bi also de ba na onyankopɔn nam yɛ so boa na wotumi nya wo ho tɔ bia meka sɛ wo de oda mpa so anaasɛ wote hwiche mu wo kora na no wontumi nante sabi wo nan kora wontumi maso wo nsa wontumi maso wano achim wo kasa kora mayie ba bia so de ba semense ba clinic kuma se asokore mampon efri se so de ba semense ye nhwemu ni nyina wi a ye wo other therapies a ye de bo anya nnuro no nko a se ye kire wo ye ma onupa afa ya kire wo nua ne diem ye besesa wo nua ne die ne de ama kama e be bo ama stroke na kontem na emom ye wo other therapies bi wo ha ye de kan ama yaresa na ye ntem e bi de se reflexology sa reflex we me se wo de bra na be so hwe ye your reflex na baby hunam bia kwa baby e wa tete ma bia no na so siesie ni kakra nti ye di nupa ne kan ho e kire wo so dina na ono aso de gina na ono awse ne no efri se so ba ye your reflex ni wi a ye be sa your therapeutic massage either deep tissue Swedish massage and other massage ni nyina ye be ye ni nyina bi nti won se sisi anu apon no sisi no ho so ye na ono asore ko no afen so obi enti pampan nipa kro na no sabi ne kasa ne mbaye uba ye aromatherapy ye the essential oils ahodo bi edbebo am ye aromatherapy a ohu beto sisi a afa so uye no to nchen a ye sama sauna bag no ye mpa bi wo ma fe ne sauna ye do be hyem na ya boa enti ohumie nsisi ne husu ye nante a nante kakra bi no abre ni nyina bo sisi a na sisi ne husu ye ni nyina be fa ye numbers no afren na oni edi nkomo sade o yare nsiti bia fresh semense ba clinic 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 afenso 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 and I say 0205 57 35 55 0205 57 35 55 free number si mi ensa bia make say wo hwe ye free achiri ana say wo tie free achiri pa uni kuma say ya ba bia semense back clinic say ye the remote healthcare dia ba sa remote healthcare na ye ka ho asem no omo wo achiri omo amono ne ene ade no ana say wo Ghana hampo uni kuma say bia wo nkran wo takrade tamale ena hwe efri boko ena hwe efri a ye say free number no ba bia wo bia no ye ne government institutions hospitals laboratories ahodo a mo ye accredited ye ne o maka bom ne edi sa adwuma we ye be mo akọ no akọ test no omo wi a test no mo be bre na ye ya frɛ ida say be frɛ video call ana say be frɛ normal call ne enu adi nkomo we ya de say the city we say diagnose so ansa na duro bia o say de ma ye de ama ene courier service ahodo nti ye di nro so kɔ ba bia wi ase afa na bia wo hwɛ ye free bia e betimi di nro na send o am what menu ayaresa etimi ka say when ya stroke ni sa yarewa no ulcer, typhoid, diabetes, pressure, brani emfa nnuane mmoa emlo wa no kura mane mra form na bibia anye kama ma afa enemu nsan yade ahodo ni bi infections, sexually transmitted infections make us obi anya gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, genital wart and also the human papilloma virus and also herpes simplex 1 and 2 fresh semense ba clinic na semense more because a fine infection bia there say urinary tract infection ni nyina wo de ba semense ba clinic la so ya ye be boa ni ayi sa wo hawo nyina de free wo kwa ma afa so awo ho nsensem enam say ye hwe sa infections we nyina nti awo ho nsensem so nyankopon de adom na adom ye entafo na pa ye kire nnuane e wo so wudi na timi aboa na wo nso watimi nyamba ne bi na wo nso watimi asomasomom na atemdide na doso dodo ni na say free numbers no na ye mboa sa na nso nya wayaresa na bibia nya kama ma ye wo kumase asokore mampon ye ne asokore mampon rural bank no edi nhwani mu ubenya ka do kamesa ufra no aka kire mate driver mesi wo Roman asorda na ba bia na asokore mampon hini statue ni si no na ye ba besi wo yesi wa na obisa semensa akra keto akra be kire wo na nso watimi aba omom free nkran kwa so ba nyina kofo dua no ne nkranfo no dwaso ne konongofo ni nyina mesi wo kwame nkuma suapon school nanim ho tech usi wa afra asokore mampon ka usi mesi wo semens nso ye ba besi na nso wa ba beje wa yaresa so ba semensa no ano no wato adi semens si ye ntwabuo bia mfanto aso ye ho said o yade ne site o le fabre na ye mboa na bibia ye kama ye adwuma na otwemu ni nyina kwasiada ne de age ya home ne asan hyase adwada ato aso adijuma bra na fa yare ne bra na semens mu na general Yes, sorry, Sukrano. Now you're dry, dear Babontin. Do not a friend of Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture and capsules. Said drawing and the man and dear Gano. Said drawing now, so your Bema. Now what to form Tim Keja, we own she ye. We a Bema Sabi, Ubema no dear to me sorry. Only your best year see now die ya. Me pacho. To make up hotel gross cements in Ibi. And I said, a guy, would of course me to a guy. Who drew on my, you be here drawing the amount. Now a Bema, I said, why a minister? Now so peso jina so cha. Miss Robert Tom Messano, and any capsules nina. Ota, no wa fresh cements for na cements a chero say do be say no na bibia e come amount. Afen so wo ho no uni atenka. So your ba so your bema. Miss Robert atenka yira. Edu ebeboa e agan cements vital herbal mixture and capsules. Low libido. To edu ni bi. Na to afre ni ma dosage. Afen so won so a wo your ba na sabi women's article. E ma Miss Robert frere na to edu ni bi na so nom. Afen so de na ba ensisi so ye bosumi ye ba na mienu. Busumi ebesim na miensa irregular menstruation wo so to aduro ni bi nanom sanso na mo asiatica mo to ase twetwemo aduro beboa eye Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and capsules agan tobi na ma asiatica pains ni nyina free one come out sanso na wo ye no free one man sabi mo mbe kugya mo nan na moja wom he moja na ye ko a misro e hemro se kuku eno ho asem ne ye kan se de na me ka se obi anya ulcer no ne typhoid ne de no ya na aye tuntum kakra na se brownish no eno de enya na aduro no eno be frɛ ni ama wadu fufro but se wo de no hu moja ne se ko gon pa e hemro se koko etu frɛ ya ye be kyerɛ se do be sia no aduro no anu aduro no e be ma moja ne twa ten na ye ka sisie de a na ya ka kyerɛ se ho de ye de ntiato ato ho usisi ye oya mesrɛ yarewa bi na de usisi na ba ana wadwuma wo ye enyina ho adwuma bebre ntranse adwuma kukuru na wo na de fa ha tamra gang for no mo sa no uto aduro na wo de frɛ ye ka kyerɛ sɛ de ntiato de ato ama wo sisi na ye o ya nko ade a na nya accident bi na nya na ama dompe bi mu abu a wo frɛ ya e wo so sisi na ekɔ ni nyina sɛ wo beto aduro no ko shop bi e ben wo bi a wo kwa so meto agan ana Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and capsules wo wi a no afrɛ ni a kyerɛ dosage no ana sɛ wo do frɛ ya e be kyerɛ ba bi a benya bi ato number no 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 and I said 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 and I 0205 57 35 55 0205 57 35 55 to aduro ni bi na frɛ ni amount dosage no mema no sabi u prostate wo soro u sugar wo soro a ni nyina frɛ ni emfa du fufuro meka ho na emwa na u mema sam ni nyina so brane ni ma mo piafo general mo to ase ni nyango pon adwuma
ye da sipa it well didipa doctor enade semhwemi abre semenseba mo friend numbers na mo eni enkomo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra na femu amohwe o DSTV channel near 364 Go TV channel near 121. The communicators of Asante Kotoko should work beyond their mandate to promote their game against Hearts of Oak, else they might record one of their lowest attendances per the wind blowing. Also, the outgoing sports minister, Mr. Mustafa Yusuf, should be thoroughly investigated on the All-African Games on various budgets. Isn't it ridiculous that 15 million US dollars, equivalent to 2.4 trillion old cedis, was spent on feeding athletes in just 18 days? Interestingly, that catering service that fed the athletes belonged to Dodo's wife. Also, $3.5 million was spent on TV coverage. 48 million, that is 7.6 trillion, and 80 billion old cedis on operational expenses. 4.5 million are equivalent to 720 billion on media accreditation. Mr. President, JDM, John Dramani Mahama, some people need to be arrested. Michael Abebio anyway free UK and so a prayer. Ni Yes. Now, you see, man, more the roye pa the wind blowing no might affect attendance on Sunday. We sure, bit my sir.
I mean, who win the qua or
Oh, but all county was more.
But my main country
names a bit more affecting and I affecting her. We have to one hand to vote.
Once a election into no. From Monday and Rano, I think it has taken something away from the game.
Yeah,
I must be honest.
Yeah.
Because now, if it's Monday now, no, was say starting, hitting the ground running. Let my supporters know, yeah, where say this is what is happening on Sunday. But because of election, and to me and no Monday and run to me and then but. Trust us and Kotoko supporters and that of us of folk supporters. This is a game so important and dear to hearts. Also, has for some time now, it's been very difficult for them to beat us, especially in December. It hasn't been easy at all for them. And for your supporters, I would say they have no excuse. Because a test case for Kotoko supporters. Usha investment, say, Joe, yeko ye or boise. Nanya easy.
I say
because of the core of the supporters. Almost say Mofaya team number Yepekumase. Into whatever sky ye call boise. Asiegu. And to say supporters no. Yes, and easy. I was so much involved in that particular work. I call you boise. It's a car. Make a baby.
I see.
Ya says kapa and easy. Even the pitch alone. The pitch alone. Kraska e komuno. Ne enye easy. Uti say to the extent say ya my to carpets na de nyina.
Wow.
And then nyina shiegu. Because of the cry of the supporters. Yeah. I was say it because they are the backbone of the club.
Sure.
It's almost say if who are we to say no? Yeah, it win the first league game I ever bought this season over Bayara.
Yeah.
And we are supporter. I was say to me back because Saka Dauda now person who no over Bayara and the Nabrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Abet Amoaba, yeah, the Emmanuel Entryaba, yeah, the Samba Onelaba, yeah, the Kamaraba, yeah, all these players no Ababayara.
More ball of a league game there.
Debbie,
wow.
Bobida, and Omunya the feel of the massive supporters. Yeah, in your stadium of Bayano. Debbie. So on Sunday, no, I was say, let me say, this is Kotoko.
Throughout pre-season,
Debbie, outside. Until
league,
that is it.
Okay.
It's the only match I want to be about FA Cup now. Any future stars, a boy, you know. But league, dear.
Okay.
This is the first time.
Okay.
It's the best supporters, no. Match probably a chance here. Miloka says supporters, a way doom.
Yeah.
A share flyers. You making sure say create awareness say baby a pass on Sunday.
Okay.
It's your best right. 20 cities. Ope popular stamp pull echi mi de hona mi de no. E hona niema ekoso. Nti mini kala say ya just be couple echi. Center line 50 cities. Kotoko house o. Ye born December.
Okay.
50 cities center line. Na ope say uhuna na pinkra no mo coach akwese apia no mo wo VIP hona 100 Ghana cities.
Okay.
Na wait here. Your best when a match a whole match and a yebo. And Mr. Supporters, one of the reasons why you call Leverkusen Sports Stadium no the attitude of some employees be now a year ma NSA. Bayara. Yes, I'm telling you. Now you be printing your tickets. Na be fetch a print o dia to supporters na ye ndie no wo ho.
Oh. Anya microphone na.
Wow. Now it's the usage of the facility. Intermediate, move from there to Obuasi na me pepa. Because nothing no boka. Tickets no beba na gu ho. Ye be wie match. So until America say, yes. Enye easy. Enye until America just supporters and say, when a match, a test case am I? Say collective. Collective. Even security for crack and be. Security omo a collective. But when a match it who your supporter be vigilant on the day. Who be beer if you see something, say something. Before we fray and crown, say rano. Now what a man for who say this is what is happening. Because obey the one see the question the bottom of Obokotoka. Who the one see the show bottom coffee Obokotoka. And Tim no hono and yaze ye wait bill to Omawa. Say Joe, Ube swam on him. I know. But that's how we are aware. I know. And yet is a Ube swam on him. Yes. And yes, Kakitwa. And these are some of the and yet is a car
20,000 cities feeding free 200 million every week.
Yes.
Bibiang salaries. What Bibiang?
And yet a panel on time. Bibia, you said no. I said me no. Mama, my sister Bibia here on them from our home. Yes. So none of them grab a say they be na. Want to be? Yes. And it was say my ye. This is one of the games at least. It's a benya bibi kakra. And they about him no bro. Has kotoko. And yeah easy. And to message supporters no say nyami ya duma kwesi ada die. E momodi na yemra. Okay. Na yen so much no say ye ankasa yen game.
Now apart from radio so kasa ne ye mo very effective there. But more create awareness be and apart from radio.
Yeah, and medical kasa and then uko dumo supporters, a session of the supporters we ho no mo a omo church flyers. Okay. Yes, inti Kebia driver bia utwem bia me ma flyer ba na wo de asi wo ka mu
ma we azange be cover you
ye be san ye biom ye be san ye biom me ma waso ate but in the course of the week no ye be san ye biom we are trying to make sure say ye be call swame ye come magazine ho any supporters no go kasa face to face one on one say the politicians here wo mu de no yes so ye be kire say we are back to babayara into ye be sere wo omomra misre omomutie ye nso no se obetumi aboa we need flags here nema ye de be create awareness no it is obetumi support ye flags ye bebre wo krom wo de auto afre meba eba beje this week in am wo kumase all right it meba beje na ye de create menya ya ka menya flags e de twababa yara ho ahia it wo twam wo ne se be happy on Sunday
someone krato bi Alpha sa game ho jingle
yes you jingle you be releasing
munya release
you be releasing
mama ntie we e say kakra wa ha o ntie we kakra.
It's here again. It's the Super Clash. A Samba BM at the Babanyaro Sports Stadium. And Sunday, December 15, 3 p.m. It's Kumasia Santekoroko versus Glorious Accra Asofo. Ebeye butu.
Ose Kromni Kumasifo. I'm running new. Mo striker. Awetamo on the 15th. Mo Metaichi.
Way so dear, at the form Kulam, Popular Stand, 20 Ghana cities, Center Line, 50 Ghana cities, and the VIP for a cool 100 Ghana cities is the Super Clash at the Babanyaro Sports Stadium. Kumasia Sante Kodoko versus Accra Asofo, Ampaya Asia, and we are doing no pepe, near Beer Gate, 3 p.m. Ha. Mama Yesia, I want the Babanyaro Sports Stadium, Kwasiada, 15 December 2024. AFO!
Asante kotoko yebeshe mamo.
We are na ye me yikra ne has for coach we are no we gown.
TJ
fresh about so
easy
ni mama komra me di dwa kakra ba Awa Mohammed so ha na fi yahwe others a bit me the asom so mind you enche you call a Newton Latin marriage ataso na also the combined 11 had to focus and take kotoko na fi wa share errors bebrebe goalkeepers and defenders in the mahudo pi ni na no e fasa game e ho fa de bra ye de ho nsem so e bebre mo kwa miki e bomoni aye mo videos no so e ho adwuma ye betie ni na comfort
Sergio.
So yeah.
Nyamiado.
Unu do ayindi. What that is listening.
Sergio menyashi.
Matthew. 3P garlic mixture. Enti ana comfort ewa ha. Ma ye monko mo kakra de na de bria no pe.
Medasi anope. Mechia etifo ni ahwefo nyina nso. Eye 3P garlic mixture FP work natural health. Enti na me wa ha garlic kroje ne de aye edroi. Yemfa nka eja yemfa nso mfrem enu ntimu ahoden no ejina ne naso ye pa na eye ntinim akomam ani moja mu adwuma enu nti wa wo yade bi ewo wo ntinim akoma ne moja ne munya droi bi na no ma ne nyina betimi efri ho ama pomode mapa enso aye wo dia ebo boost immune system no e dia ma enu nti entna ho e ma yade enka wo nto dem ye bewura bronya mu sei no entna okra mfa yade nkodi bronya pressure yade ne yade bebre na e haye no 3P garlic mixture be rent nim moja bia entimi ne afrisane bia beboa na etimi ade afrisane se de be ya pomode mapa enso ebetimi ayeye ndia na enne ye hye menstrual disorder or pain ansa na no me the doctor number no etudwa ebia na wo hwe me wutie me wo pesa wankasa wo fre doctor na wo ne etwetwe nkomo fa wo yade bi ho wo de waya krado se obetio enu ti fre number no na cheche wo yade mu ekire no na wo hunu kwan a obefa so ede aboa wo number no 0248928824 0248928824 sede ye nyina ye nim no yakoye emayi de onyini dru mpanim fie so efrimfie be se edudi kosi dunsia 10 to 16 years awasa we oba na wabu nsa eye moja na enye no na eba abontin to bon se dru sa abre ne pe na awofo nani abrepa wo to wo manefo sa wo de ho ka be ma pe wo benyem na afa di suro bi ni hu bi aba be hyeye mu sanso na wo di mfisha ne be se 55 anasa 45 di kosi 55 wona na we menopause stage ho eno no uno insebuo bia eni tracken bia uno insebuo bia eni asem na menstruation no se ama na akoye ensempi esanse moja ne ni kwan se etena wo mu eyefi enye ewo se ni nyina eba abonten na ya na obeti obi so o menstrual disorder anything emmeye se de se eba no emmeye afi obi nso wo menstrual pain ye yawa obi wo hono ma obi bu ne nsa na otesa yaw no wabu ne nsa no nso obi tesa yaw no obi nso wo hono ma o free ensabuo nim no na ono nso nya ne menstrual pain no eno nti menstrual pain ye different from menstrual disorder no na edi ekra na de sa menstrual disorder yi eba ebia na moja no eba bro se de se eba no so wo heavy flow pa se de moja ne se eba na nkasa no entime emasa eba ebro ne dodo a se eba no so eye side yawo edi akire na ekire se menstrual disorder na wo fem no obi nso wo hono ma ni moja na beba no na abobontoa abon se entime nso meyie eni nso kra enyefe na se menstrual disorder no ebi ene wa so wa wonyem won so a wonu menopause stage ba obi wo hono ma ne nsebo no kra emma kra wonyinsan a wo ye oba no menses no esizi wa wonyinsan ye undru menopause stage aden na menses no entime emma abonten emma wo ho ento na se ohaw bi ewo ho wo nsunsuan so we bi wo ye oba na wo hwem anope ya edro no ye 3P garlic mixture wo de pebi na no no ebeboa wo na menses na emmeye yaw na wo ti abra wabu wonsa ni nyina ebefri ho ama wo nso watimi ade wo ho obi nso wo ho no ma se de emma ye menstrual cycle etie no eye from 21 days to 35 days no na wasa wo de bu wonsa obi wo ho no ma ne de ekọ ebro so enuntaye long term cycle due to long term cycle ninti no moja nso entime emeye debia na akoye problems e dia ma no be ma wo hweme wo yire wo sa ohaw yi bi wo ye oba wo hweme e bia wankasa na wo babi e na efa sa ohaw yi mu edro ni ye 3P garlic mixture pebi ma no na ononom na sa ohaw we nyina emfiri ho chima no ebebe yi ani be ye fe moje bia bontoa bia nso ebefiri ho nom ama yaw na wo sante ni gidigidi no asan efiri wo so na eya na ye niema bi etoda ye nso de keka ye ho e na kofa sa ohaw yi ba obi ho no ma wo so wonom birth control pills or pills a obenoma ebetimi a control na wo ediama no wo nom ne de ebeboa wo nanso bisa wo se ensunsuanso ben ena sa edroyi wura nipadua nim a ebeye wo nipadua nim etimi didi mu na akofa sa how yi bi edi abrew afe wo menses no emeyi ensisusu ye na sede sese ba no asesa na akoye ensempi wo de no nom 3p garlic mixture sa how na wo hu no ni nyina ebetimi afri ho awo echi nso obia ne awo echi ehawa awonya obi wo hono ma owo a eche ansa na ne nsabuo no asan aba obi wo hono ma enche enu nti wawo awie na no so timi sesa wo nsabuo no ema sade sese eba first no etimi edane afe na emma sabiem na enu so akwakoye ensempi eya awo ni nti wo de no nom 3p garlic mixture ebesisi so yie eni be ye fe kama wonti ya obia sade chima no esese eye na wo ye obasima bia ebeba ama wo nso ho etimi atọ kama obi nso ohonum a eye fibroid ene da ne yam enu nti wonya sa menstrual disorder no entime emma abontin yie fibroid ni nti anam sa ohaw na wonya no se yankoye mfiri honum ada bia na akofa ensempi ediaba ni tranye ye mpo na na awo ho nsem so aye dendenden wo de pe 3p garlic mixture bi na nonom na sa ohaw na wo ni nyina emfiri wo so ebi a nso tanya miscarriage enu nti asesa se de wo nsabuo no na etie se de kane na wo bu nsa no ene entisa ena miscarriage no nyinsa ni tomu a na asai nyinsa ni tomu a na asai etimi sesa sede wo nsabuo no na etie no ode ema na hawo wedra ni 3p garlic mixture pebino nom na emwa nyinsa hawo we nyina emfi wo so baby awo bia me sign the doctor number no atodwa bia me di tudwa wante ode fre doctor na church mu kire ne sede etie bia obehu no kwan obefa so ede aboa number no 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 ena mefichi kromo yaw anasa menstrual disorder ni nti ubon so obi wo hono ma obu ne nsa oti yaw pa osina ya se eya ne ya yaw no ebro ne so ewosa wa ya se no eya ya na so ni kwan se ebro so obu hono ma onti yaw but obi yaw na obet no obehu na aduane kra ontimi enibi na so ate enam pain na ofem no ano eden ma no enu nti na kra wontimi nkata ne wada obomode aye brebre na oda na obi nyane na akoye ensempi obre ontimi nkwa adwuma se ye school so a wontimi nkọ ono nko ada bi obu ne nsa wo fie wa no wahu se abasimesi wawura ne bosume mu enu nti na sa ohawi aba ne so edro no ye 3p garlic mixture wo pebi no me na se ye de waye calendar ni nyina emfiri wo so obechima wonte yaw ebebe yi ama homeka abem ama wankasa bon sapomode mapa ena fe uwo mu no afe bon sa wo ho no ma te se osisi echi no eya wo ya chima ne ba obi sisi etimi ya ne ya sa obia ne ehawa ofem na so anam yaw na wotini nti obi wo no ma na eja ne sisi yare ne sisi echi etimi ya ne ya sa afe na echi kase na nkasakra oti yaw ewom eja obi eniso bidie enam so obi die no eba bebre ebro so se de sese eba no nya sa na eba bebre bro so nti moja na efri ne ho bebre sa no obonsa na ono ankasa ni so bidie na edi abre no na ne so ate ontimi enye kese ewo senka chima ne ba abonti na siesiew na ma wo ya obesima na so die beba no na abo yare na wo so ate edro no ye 3p garlic mixture pebina no nom na ohaw we nyina entimi emfiri ho wa wo de ne nso beba na ani no ayetum moja no enhyeda emayi ani nso enye fe ayese tum na aye ensempi mesrew edro no ye 3p garlic mixture wo de pebi na no nom sa ohaw na wo hu ni nyina ebetimi efiri ho ama wo nso watimi ade wo ho ebi ana ede rashes ene begu ho obi wo no mo bekọ afiche no bonse ne ho nyina the rashes bebre na akoye ensempi per 3p garlic mixture bi na nonom na sa ohaw na wo hu ni na entimi emfiri ho wa wo bo nsa wo be fesa wo bonse early pregnancy stage ayi no symptoms no na all fem obefisa ma na aduane a ontimi ni na wayemre afen so wote ya wankasa nti nante akra ho oden ma no ontimi so ensan enna oti obi nchen na woni mo beka se bia na wonyem enso na nyenyensen na eye wonsa na wagu na akofasa wo no ede abro edroni ye 3p garlic mixture pebino nom na emwa nanyisa ohaw ni nyina emfa emfiri honom eboa be ma abo prostate na wo ban dia ma no stroke ya de betu ase diabetes esicho ya de ni nyina etu ase e de afiri wo so pedro ne benom garlic kroje na ye de aye ye de anketwa kakra ewo kakra e na hama ne akeka bom de aye edro no enu ntine nom enye ya se de garlic ye aduane na ebon wo na wontime ni a wo de ye de aye edro afa abefu nim de kwan so pebino nom na emmoa na sa o how we nyina emfi wo so edrone so enye na ewo pharmacy shops ene herbal shops a ewo oman mu na emu kwoto ana wa hye nso se 3p no garlic eda ho eye kokko hwe screen so asede etie no garlic eda edrone ho no eye kokko edrone so ya ne ti no eye kokko afi ewo toam ehwe ho a epai enu nti wo no bifa plastic bottle be de ma se eye 3p garlic mixture ne bia wo se wo mpe no edro ba ko pe na piwa ken so dia ba edwa so enu nti emu obi na ada se edro we piwa ka na ye jekọ na konom na ensa sayade no enje hyenema we nyina nso ansa na wato edro ni bi na nso watimi akwakonom enye na kra enu nti bia wo hwem anope wa kra o kan hyi na wo pe edro ibu de kokenso Kofi Sam ena Angel Herba na koje wo de ashama ko Equus Pharmacy Tema Community 5 Little George Madina ko Health Alert Clinic any post office no ene di animuhye kuma se Colinak Dani Herbal ena Chris K Herbal ebema obi ho Albert Sam Herbal takradi Mensa Sanso ena Koforidia Gapsen Pharmacy wa mumuni away enterprise ene cathedral no ene di animuhye tamale obekọ wo fakojo heba eben electro mat no na nso wakọ akoje wo de wo ye bema ebi a wo yere ewa fichikrom ya ohaw ibi mesre op 3p ni bi ma no na ononom na sa ohaw ni nyina emfri ne so na bibia enkoso wa no me the doctor number no chat na ma sorry so de amamo anope o frene nso a emfere churcha wo ya de enim se de tie bia kire no wa ye krado se obebo edro ni ntime nsampo a wakoya Dr. Penini no obema unimdie ache okwan ya obefa so number ni 0248928824 0248928824 3p garlic mixture say Joe
okay come for the medicine na no pay two fuswa na wafa ebeboa okay all right 3p garlic mixture ni waya kotokojuma ti woni nko kotokojuma no so na abaya de ntwam nkoboko all right mama samra ho kakra bi your more time na Wednesday right
sure
your more time ansana match na baso yame yaduma kwasiada match o Sunday sukra big clash no the Man City Man U
Man City Man U
and 4:30 Sunday into affect game no bia nti yes am for eba na Gachesburg na to blow in Pajo Tini Gachesburg throw if you are crap or in the last 2 decades Hearts of Oak have always scored 2 or more goals when they meet Asante Kotoko in the month of December. 4 games played in the month of December with Hearts of Oak winning 3 out of them. We still scored 2 goals in the only game we lost to Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the month of December, which was last year. We shall repeat these stats on the 15th of December. Our 2 goals will definitely be scored. The Galacticos have no chance. Also, since 1990, whenever NDC wins the general election, Hearts of Oak do not lose in the super class, especially when it's played in Kumasi, Chatono, Atubium. In 1992, NDC won the general elections. The next super class, Kumasi Asante Kotoko nil, Hearts of Oak won in Kumasi. In 1996, NDC won the general elections. The next super class, Kotoko 1, Hearts of Oak 2 in Kumasi. In 2008, NDC won the general elections. The next super class in Kumasi, Kotoko 1, Hearts of Oak 2. In 2012, NDC won the general elections. The next super cup class in Accra, Hearts of Oak 1, Asante Kotoko 1. In 2024, NDC has won the general election. Kumasi is the venue for the next super class. It's definitely a 1-goal margin. Also, Hearts of Oak have lost to Asante Kotoko only once since 1990 in the month of December, and that happened last year. Hearts of Oak always score 2 or more goals against Kotoko in the month of December. Even in last year's December defeat, we scored 2 goals. Media Americans gadgets work and then must start. Asheku. No. That's now all can do.
Very observant.
No, Sergio.
Our.
Me cry 2009. Okay. Near Obed Mo any Mohammed Assam. Yes, 2-1 there. No. Not then time na bantima in the Kotoko pin that time.
No, I see you.
Okay.
Kaipa.
Asheku.
No.
David.
Mimi won. Once I saw him away, who can hear Kotoko for the air and the power. Only here. Last season, before I share has, I say, oh, Kotoko has, Kotoko has back to back that. Since 1977.
That could see. I say not this time.
Sir,
in your favor. Come on,
so chat now to me, boy.
Yes.
O come 2 goals, no. But Osa can just say a difference of 1 goal, me boy. Into share 2. Now me share the 3. Difference 1.
There be stars in it.
Debbie.
Stars in it. Say.
It's a difference 1.
The month of December. And number 2. I say NDC winning election. We are saying this.
And I'm saying chat we all. Sankenye coach Watara na has coach Ankebeto.
Oh sir.
Wow. But Abubakar Watara nkwa say.
Mboshano.
Or remain as the head coach of the house Bakuma say there. Chat we emfa.
Oh okay.
So what you say?
Okay.
And you know, and there. Okay, oh, bibia ombeka bia odi omunka na omumra. We only played in say Omeba Stadium in the Anamis.
Okay.
Omobansoa no ofine.
All right.
No fine. Mokwaka de mo gate na dia pa fine. Okeke.
No ofine.
Ofine.
Me pacho bi eni o.
Pacho bi eni.
Okay.
Oba what we have 20 cities. 50 Ghana and now 100 cities. Na we wure mo boko. Simple. Na wakotena ase. Because of therefore there ye fan chiche. Match we no. Ye mfa bibia nche wo gate.
Okay.
Nti e besre omo. Omo de chat no. O de onfa chat no mra. Nyaka. Oba naka.
Chat na secure.
Mr. Dewe won. De papa. Because anytime a bebo has to be an obit me the biba, yet me the biba. Oh, that is 1987 Kotoko share has back to back. It's the last.
As they say, one metra nibi. See December be this is.
Me say.
One can be.
Me say. Last year show me December and I'm a boy.
Me say. Also no free one December be.
There be man year no free ho. The freshest one I can.
Oh.
The newest. And I'm a boy.
Okay.
The newest last season.
Okay.
And I'm a boy. The okay now yeah. Last season go see saying.
Okay. The stars in the judgment.
Debbie. And two.
All right.
And never buy her.
Good morning, Wofa. I don't really understand why Kumasi and Tikotoko allowed its players to join the Black Galaxies by road to play just a friendly game in Togo. To what extent would that game benefit Asante Kotoko ahead of the match against Accra Hearts of Oak on Sunday? It was not the best of decisions from my own management. By the way, it's time we tell player Emmanuel Entry to be serious and have a sense of urgency for once. It's either he doesn't know what is at stake for the club Asante Kotoko, or is more focused on his personal ambition because stylish play and unserious no adore sudodo. Sledge anyway and so free Mensia Abreye.
Manasunti say enye Kotoko players nkwa House of Folk and so players wo Black Galaxies camps.
Okay.
Enye Kotoko players nkwa na ya allow say because national assignment nti so long as enye ye nkwa na ye players we can say no.
Okay. Not this time, Dakushi. Things are changing in Ghana now. Dakushi yati Sunday the near Chipra. All right, our bride.
Sergio.
Na ininko waka.
Mama nyane to mo so time no ko.
Okay.
Sergio, who say FIFA Club World Cup no be baso me boa June next year. Na ka me person mo the group no to. Na who said the group no, make a group A particularly. Incident bi na eba enanka me pese me twi amanfo adwene koso no. Sergio we group A na Palmeiras, FC Porto, Nadia Lali, Inter Miami. Sergio won say Inter Miami wo group no. Lionel Messi wɔ hɔ.
Okay.
Now, interestingly, Nadia Alali, big top hierarchy. And Khalid Al Mutagi, one of our board members, echo top Egyptian platform be. Say some of the big guns within the Al Ali board say, Omune Al Nasser Nkokasa Ombenya Cristiano Ronaldo on loan. Specifically, for the FIFA Club World Cup. No? So interestingly, as I said, Lionel Messi's Inter Miami is in that group. Sergio, if they succeed in getting him, what it means is there is going to be a reclash of CR7 and Lionel Messi in the World Cup.
Wow. I see.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Omo top hierarchy, no. Ashasi bobo who said so. And no bet me abaswa. So now will boils down to or no player no decision. Whether so musu betimi convince Al Nassr na player na nkasa jiatum specifically for this tournament na Ebasuna. Sergio, I think Zeka will be fun.
Okay.
Having Lionel Messi in the FIFA Club World Cup and then having Cristiano Ronaldo in the FIFA Club World Cup. We know a first ever edition of expanded teams are Eco 32. Ne bin sida. Normally, FIFA Club World Cup, you winners of the various confederations, the UEFA, the CAF, the CONMEBOL, the CONCACAF. No, we now and just 3-4 matches near Boevi. But when they got 32 teams, and no more first expanded edition for US. So this is currently what is going on in Egypt. If that one can come through. So Joe, Mamelodi Sundowns are appointing a new coach. So already last week, maybe can say coach, me come and Kuban Giti is under fire. Result a couple of times. I've been recently, Nieman Shedan Kuyi for a team that has won the PSL 7 consecutive times. Omu position with Magic CAF Champions League. Omu Taliana, Omu do anyone no masabefi. The coach who eliminated them 2 years ago with Esperance, Miguel Cardoso, the Portuguese international, and as I say, Sergio, Omudia Jumano, Ashenesa. So this is the man who takes over the top hierarchy, make the technical aspect of the South African Giants. Let's see how he can maneuver his way to help them get the job done. Because at the end, when since 2016, after they won the CAF Champions League, they wanted to win it back. But Moko drew anymore no Masabechiri. Rulani Mokwena, who prosecuted that agenda after the exit of Picho Mosimani, tried his best. But he was fortunately able to win the maiden edition of the Africa Football League, But the main prestigious edition of the CAF Champions League, topmost prize of club football on the continent, wow. Miguel Cardoso is now the new man at the top hierarchy who is set to take over as the coach of Mamelodi Sundowns or South Africa. Seju, ebe monetary performance no pa. And Seju, so Sudan. The success is almost chalky in the recent times, especially qualifying for the AFCON. And Libya as a nation played a pivotal role because that was the place they decided to take home games. It was there where they defeated the Black Stars of Ghana. And that was the Libya and last AFCON qualifier against Angola that secured them a goalless draw to take them to the AFCON. And Sergio, Al Hilal for actually the CAF. Say home games no born a CAF Champions League came from Libya because they've seen the importance of how that place a success story, success stories of Sudan as a whole come anymore. So omono as a team in free Sudan komo sre CAF senka omo home games ka omo de ko Sudan. You be monitor who are CAF beat me, but based on what things have folded out, major decisions likely say CAF ebe peniso amomo.
Okay.
Ama the omo games no be born on the continent say you omo de be call. So say you mama nyane to say the way kind.
All right.
Nyame bo Monday.
Okay.
Ye be call Palais de Congrès e o Marrakech. Say you ye ko crown your best e o the continent
Okay.
Say you based on the Ademola Lukman ate chat
and young South Africa best.
Yes.
Okay.
So interestingly, this was the player 2 years ago, not African.
Yeah.
2 years ago, not African.
Yes.
So based on the modern ball done it, likely so the Bemano. And one so na betu just say Brown Ide 2013 AFCON winner. Obekai that Sunday Olise team now the Kojin. Na front three no. Aye Emmanuel Emenike, Obeka Peter Osaze Odewingi, and then Brown Ide. These were the front three. Na Sunday Mbamone, any Mikel Obimo were deep in the midfield alongside Ogenyi Onazimo. Yeah. So Zejo Eno Adawabe told us Brown Ide has decided to sign for Enyimba International. So bad the Nigerian Football League no. Obekaya Ahmed Musa ba, Abdullah Ishewu ba. So me say some of the top era kinika say omo former players no mo Europe no. Say omo be retire at least come be fie and obe jinja ebe mad na me say Taco Stadium. Honestly Ahmed Musa ba cannot play say you. Okwa in as much as omo share ball pa ba say you numbers no so increase pa. Apart from that ya na omo ko various centers koboa due to Ahmed Musa ni Shehu Abdullah presence no e supporters no omo ko animu and I think that's one of the key Brown Ideye decided to take by joining Enyimba International in the Nigerian Professional Football League no. So you Manuesi. All right.
Awa Muhammad ebedasi ni minim so ona so oni ebetra ha kopem.
Weekend it has ha. I'll be here
throughout. The episode to drama supporters no. Before saying
Mr. supporters no publicity your responsibility. We are supporter. I was able to make a with your uncle. All those around you said this is what is happening on Sunday. Now you encourage you. Na nyina ye ba na ye beta team na chi. I mean they obetumi aye e dia bobia no. I mean call on us. Say we na odiboaye na ye make Sunday no a success one for Asante Kotoko. We need that win. After Yakonya sweet victory over Adriana Stars no. This is going to be the next game I say at home. And this will be our first game I bought this season over Bayern Sports Stadium. And see Messi supporters said this weekend I know more omumwa na Kotoko and ye club tribute.
Okay. Need that come. Na say Sisubi mo say o ma me 1 week no. Because one cry.
Yes, because one cry.
Saturday
be week. Okay. Naga was say Saturday be because of house game and TV for kai. Omuje to mo say e be call the following week.
Ye vantu adwene so na ni da kon. Kuma Asante Kotoko. Wow, the Eboa club no. Ana me say o ye nyina fi ono ani botum kra. Ana na ono kra no ye nwanwa. Wow, yenko ne yenko boa no. Na abusuani na beti NC na onsene mamye ni wonyam ene abusuani nyina meko na makofa Dr. Daoud nkrato kakra aba ye ba beto so aba Dr. Daoud
Rianum ni adofo ye frame me Dr. Daoud me na me Daoud he ba hospital ano na enam me so ena ne Daoud ointment Daoud 360 capsules with a manso a ene obi adi hu adanse na duwe edutwem Daoud ointment or say fetchi na ebeko ofa Daoud 360 capsules or cc na adie wom na drum yenu we e adwuma bom obi a osisi ye o yapa de obeye ne say o de Daoud ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a na nsa bia no na o de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Daoud ointment o de te ne fa sra tabre kro na no na wonom Daoud 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na dance ye na ba amane o de enko ti dance ni bi
Daoud ointment edrowe me straighten and well done the toda me pon djuma na me honam nyina me ye me hu bibi enye ba se minya sa Daoud ointment we na me twitwi a na anopa so minya Daoud 360 na me nomo a ese kwa re me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edima se mama no be di so asema mama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Daoud ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Daoud ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
lua me yusu mama hode pa ma metimi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Daoud 360 capsules and Daoud ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de e che o timi be gba adwuma Daoud ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company da wo ka musa ko spreader mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Daoud ointment ene papa mi sole anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi ba bia he mi ntebre secret ni nie Tis up so to we should Dawood Ultimate. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist. Ejuma me ye. En kan na me pega de a na me nsakura ntimi pega. And I say me ma de so na lock me sisi. Se say free say me share Dawood 360 capsules. And the Dawood Ultimate. Aboa me bebre. The drive na so amente ya mente bla bia. Obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood Ultimate. And the Dawood 360 capsules. Enya bi ato.
Odofo se wate bi. Aduro ya me ka wasem no. Eno ho adanse ene wono madi no. Ko pharmacy e ben wo. Herbal shop e ben wo. Ne koto Dawood Ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Na se de nkrofo di ho adanse no. Wo so be di ho adanse. Wo pesa wo frɛ ya. Eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717. Baby, I ton a draw on my gun and Mubiano, they will also pay Dawood Ointment and a Dawood 360 capsules.
Good morning to you and your crew. You should come to the funeral at Teshi so that we can see you guys. My name is Solomon from Teshi and anyway Anso Abrey. Yobo modia na ya appear ho na fi de akanyina Doctor
General
Yeboko Teshi o
ni mame
you know.
Nyama ya hoden.
Yeah, nyama ya hoden, that is it. Nyama ya hoden na intimi nko na yenkoma bibia so enye kama ewo. Emra so se me call Newton Latte married at ho na ekohedo no so de eba. Ghana football is set to sink to the lowest ebb per the utterances of Charles Kojo Ntim, Mickey Charles, that the MPP cannot compare itself to NDC, even though Mickey Charles didn't adduce any convincing evidence. The statement is detrimental to Ghana football. Kekusi, ejuso besiase baumia, nediwi aba. Mickey Charles akoka say, okay, this is a thing some all can answer. It me and so akahu bibi. All right. Mami kwa ni ho na me hwede wababo no de ebre. Newton, why you ready to take over?
Studio ha me das boss has folk kotoko a game ya na a call for a lot of attention pa. Na dey na ma game bi yet we define say a big game because then you know you league back. But o share a drum ya na a teams na chia e kire say anomane ntakra no e na bebo hu anomakro. Has folk fans kotoko fans omu wait e bi na other clubs in ewa na untumi enfan compare man nye. So game yi bebe aka na watch but both coaches ni nyina no o shedam one no adwiri game no okoda no adwiri game no enye coaches ni nko players ni nyina and of course fans alike. Now o show how games no usually ukowachi adwendwene say e die na ya na ma pressure eba some of the players and so ma won't be mind the best of performance. Now ya na odwene ho aso in the details of it. There are certain reasons that obetimi to those causes in too. So from 2019, I will show what I say. Has spoken about until 26th of May 2024. And on a walk screen. So as you are going through, not just from 2019, has folk getting 2 goals against Kotoko in a league match. A very difficult part. So Osha has 1 and Santiago 2 line up no ekate crosser until say 10th of December. Okay, Kotoko Eshami and Sano has folk Eshe 2. Eti amasa 2 no. So am 7 for Sobia Amaso. So from 2019 has folk in terms of the final third performance. To say that Kotoko defense in a yard and as has folk as strikers and as some attackers and ayana enke come. Chief, and come here, you cast a pressure our game biswa. Ya na for when you name reflected in the course of the game. And the man who's a pressure game we say so. Now then has for the game usually na errors bum coaches are back up, coaches are back them. coaches will continue to come, and each and every time they are under pressure no ewo. Yensha games ni bebre ewo chi in a flashback. Wey eye Kotokone folk unim stadium had their baba around common yedi. Now we share part of that chance no the same pattern no and the chance we buy Linda Mtangi and then it but me side work coach no hwe that chance and the go by no was from a set piece. But way from open player, yeah, born paper. Now watch this area. Area now born economy. Can't want someone to say the source and the destination of the ball are equally important. Now destination of the ball, the nipa me nipa na open ma say. Kotoko our defenders me and sana wa. Now Ramos, Kashala, and then another player on also box room. But they got a nod to that boy Frederick Kasari at me and Sevu and a Nurudin head here. And what chi and Sana Linda at the ball to not sequentially and situationally. So okay, so we breaking the further down. And say me na me can throw ha say. Na me pinpoint here dey baako. Before now, Salif Ibrahim Baba ball 2 players were left very static. But be na ball near corner Linda ahead there, so 2 players were also left very static and very unwilling to jump. Mekan Sharif and of course Nuruddin. So at this point, Frederick Asare he holds onto the position, anticipating say menko anaminjina. Now finally he decides to stay. But all decided to stay. But be an abon econo angle. No arm now who the situation and do we answer bono. I said Joe or my pem area for defender so Eddie attorney. Now Ujina one man for Busa Frederick Asare bet me at no to me defenders no. So we asking Kotokone has for game no. Yeah, no pressure ni midfielders so at all. Yeah, no pressure ni attackers so at all. Why has it always been some level of heavy pressure on the defensive structure? Now me can highlight o hwe ba bia someone watching ya o defenders me ntam by raising the hand right now means or calling for the ball no, thereby calling for the attention of the defenders and the goalkeeper. Jet ball ne ba bedru box no. Obiani ho huri goalkeeper na Okosoro so a Okosoro very weak in stature and presentation of his body. And sure be say goalkeeper no in a 50-50 situation. Woman na referee for no consider out. But in fair non ton change, this is Danlad Ibrahim. So we asking at the time so Danlad so decided so because so no correlate. Then we keep asking questions. The communication awareness organization, but the most paramount part of my discussion is say who was talking to somebody. First of all, Danlad a free to go area ho. Oshaya American halate Frederick Electoral. After so a free go area no, only cover bia. But baby o cover ball no, na kono yadom ti adikan anya attached to the ball. So one, we asking questions of the movement and timing. It will be very much dependent on how he understands the tangent of the ball and its speed. But be a ball in air call, and him become a ball in the air call. And then the bet hinder Danlad said, be a free goal post room. But Danlad came out. Had no absolute cover. A very good floated ball from Linda Intangi. Yet, no communication existed in the box between the goalkeeper and his backline. Now, Tiema out stands and say, Nena Mubehunu. And Nena Mubehunu. But then, watch similar situation. Who say Nipa Miansa and a general defense and any send them highlighted the channel. Everybody, or General Biasha Jessica, apart from has folk all 3 players per and all box room. Watch it. But there was no absolute communication between the goalkeeper and his backline. And then the ball was nodded inside. So it's been a repetitive course of action for all the teams to say. Edru Kotokone has 4 games that coaches in it. We are telling them game near Sunday, 15th of December, 3 p.m. is the kickoff. Errors no be repeated. Of course, I am telling you, say, why has it been so repetitive? Say, keep a better piano or then from so back or mienu or the better opponent. So attackers need to stay alert. They should be very much agile and from Sonny the and but by virtue of the weight and expectation of the fans. So me say do akọ TV no so bio. Shade kakra bi o ha say. Oh no say area hono Mukwala she defenders two ntam. To say the na some one boaten so she mienu ntam no. The same thing Mukwala she and na ayi goalkeeper for us atene ne nsa say. Mon mark up ani no tight. But say Jordan community say ayi na wapagya ne nsa no ball no mom ne bokọ no ho. And then from Sonico free or no one, not all my direction. So we keep asking. Goalkeeper na anyam from so defenders by from so or both departments, by error. So at the end na ayi person or chile I say. These are some of the things a best senior me adma Sunday. And into the me cut him no back on one. Now you saw this situation. Ayi after spilling out the ball, lost control of the situation. He is powerless, even though he has his eyes set on the ball. But situation e free nsem defender bia ni pole no why am from so awie and we gifted goal no a very quick attacker in the form of Mukwala and opari ball no and o de shape and chakra. Watch this similar situation. The same goalkeeping error no na Amamu Barak from out of nowhere. No abeka ball no edi ashim. But there's something very very micro. I'm a person me try to recover. At the time now I got us able ball no. It was even a feeble shot. And na cause panic and a threat be brave. But watch something here. I really understood the fact say baby na I got us able ball na a free was about 12 years out. Or if you know what BMI 18 po, watch it closely. And I sees through the blocks. Said baby obobo na banner 18 years out. Jets I to me and so bold with grip. The same way na Mukwala kashe mo no and I so a drop ball no ade to ho and Mubarak e kashe mo. Na to aso say every Kotoko has for game no me see defender any mistake goalkeeper be mistake all both of them. Oh a time as be dropping ball na to ha. Yebusa number 1 opportunity hu baby na ayigina. 2 what was the power behind that ball our passing and 3 what was even the movement of Kofi Abusima in thinking say obetimi akokova ball no na dwene 2-2 or nye 2-2. Let's go back in a short while na men sure dey be see wo versus Mukwala. He takes advantage of errors. Hamza he said him say dey na pa kotoko nye very careful. Upeni pa ba ko atete boshem onimu ye pa wo has kotoko after say Mukwala ko ye ya. I am telling Kotoko defenders Hamza Isa is very fast. Now o share response situation now. Show TV no so nyina Kotoko photo pe na ohu as against how many players of phobia. Na situation no metaka one attacker as against 4 defenders. Still betimi a ball na mana ye. So the passer and the receiver were in a deep underload. Underload means Hasbrook overload you. The situation was out of hand for Hasbrook. So Oshaya, Kevin Osasibe and Bruno, so he's on par with the striker. Kofi Agwesima serves as a backman. But after Sonia Bono, Shosasibe was seen Tracy and Awasha Bono without analyzing the position and how IE is also moving orientationally. So as the best in the Tracy and a passable, then Mukwala followed quickly. When say baby I drew clearance and technique, say rantem so I let whatever there is an existence of error in the Kotoko Hasford game. Yes, of course, not on match, with the steps, but of course the pass had no absolute weight behind it. And this is a big game. Prepare mentally. And me a coach be a technical teams in one. Tactics are the ball we are seeing and I say for mental preparation bear 20%. Faka home. Now what shasha boys and players who fans are stadium one. Or we am to me sure na errors be break over and over. This situation was the early days of Kevin Osasibe, and at that time the poor form of his life. And on the boy be chair Peter Amidu Aqua first very dual touch. And a berry ball now. Somebody is going to gift a goal on Sunday, either for Kotoko or Hasselhoek. Now, Oshe Frederick Asaro was tested with the foot, and from a diving foot position of 16-degree angle, Frederick Asaro and me answer what situation we say from Martin Kakari. Now, Oshe the Ironwa, Babi Ojana and Martin the ball a very very close angle. That was a diving position of the goalkeeper. As I would test your agility on set situations. He shot through the blocks. But me say as well Kotoko game, ya na referee for no crowd because be a fan and so na nisu ye na 10 time na nisu ye na twintwan. Me say somebody is going to gift a goal on Sunday from the defensive department of the two teams. E beto na two ahwan and e be fall the man. The game's intensity, its magnitude, the fans and Osha referee Abovi me can't Bovi one someone ne papa yima or no one willy or ne papa nyina di referee. Now Abovi na my body the actual no meka commentators no one matro. Ana Willie Graham nyina edibi 2016 or thereabout na metro akwe. Those errors no na ewom and Suleiman and Yamenfa okra sie pa my goalkeeper formerly Kotoko and formerly of Hasbrook, but at that time no Hasbrook goalkeeper. On what's in it, so we are talking about IE, we are talking about Frederick Asaro, Dan Ladd. We've been talking about all these goalkeepers in the recent history, in our memories. Yet, the errors. So Frederick Ricky asking, say, why are you ready now for Sunday? If Unyam Nodono from Kocha, are you preparing mentally? What's the mental strength of Mo Kamara after Diana became errors? What prepare the first big game of his career here in Ghana? It's just going to be another first game of a big weight for Benjamin Asare and Sheriff Shuaib. Saying a game no Ebeko. I've taken you through the recent memory. Yan shot me final 11 of the two teams. Now, me pay me 170 me show mo Ghana Jesse. Me show mo Ghana Jesse will be a Ghana Jesse. But the Benjamin Asare better go post him over Kamara and a Frederick Asare. Me butch them in a 3-5-2 formation. Uwanya Kevin Asase be Samba Onel and a Samuel Mufa. Omomi and Sana watchi. Free back no. Lord Amwa Patrick said about bought me wing backs not Blay Emmanuel entry Edgeland Finfin. To me for in your Kotoko players. Omani pair in a classical number 10. My boss Sani Mohammed of Vasfolk. Na or no Ejina Hamza Isa and Abetamu Echi. 3-5-2 with a classical number 10 in between the attack and the midfield. Benjamin Asare ended up go posting. I think that Nyambo Sunday a be brutal. Sabre line up promo and me trust no door so far the breast Joe. Oh back in kind of one. I'm actually from chief. Now want to show the so. Joe. Actually now the combine 11 no. And I'm the see me discussion no. Benjamin Asare, Kofi Agbesima, sorry, Kevin Asase, Samba O'Neal, Samuel Abofa, Lord Amwa Patrick said Emmanuel and Justice Blay, Sani Mohammed, Albert Amwa Hamza Isa. Quite unfortunate, some of the players will be an opportunity and farm. In Team Manu, he's been excellent this season. Obeyobi say Hussein Mohammed for us for Midfield, Theophilus Collison. All these guys have been brilliant. Okwa attacking one. For Kotoko, Saka Dauda, very unfortunate, but we bought 2 strikers. And at 10 horses, so no, ultimate 2 Sani Mohammed Saka. So you forgive me, but this is my combined 11. 6 for Kotoko, and then 5 for Hearts of Folk. Chief, a trio.
Ijata, the Abeguho Amae. Every ene ekopim kwesiada match ne beba so no menim say how to focus and take Kotoko da bia no obenya fi bi foforo e de abrayen. All right minima de combined 11 no ebenya brand de na nka wasan sisu biom e de amaye e wo studio ha enti new ye na bra na combined 11 no san be shem kina e maye me call Dr. Amuzu aswe na yakofa nkrato kakra nso e wo ho. The Penise doctor, yeba, na fi local stories no kwa Mickey and so the brain. Dr. Amuzu.
For Aquaba, Ba Amuzu Herbal Clinic. Na mitamisem Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters. We ye the garlic aye the plus endubra ntini eni ahaban mako 14 ya kan for the aye. Enti modin was ropa. Mo amun the garlic here, ne dey afraid ru. We dear os debia ni pressure wasro the hypertension or num Amuzu diabetes is going to regulate the pressure. The need a high sugar level. And I said the time bia was say or that or bedroom so briana jo kakra was no dry kakra so come do who was how na the we here a Amuzu garlic bitters untini mu asisi moja no etimi ni akona beye wo mu enti amata mo bia won sei na 83 edura American farmer no Amuzu garlic bitters. Obi said doctor me brepa samadana ho ade mame. Dr. Amuzu, my meduma dini nyine wie unya boga se ba ko se gumu a. Obeda na ho. Uwo weak immune system. Obehia immune booster. Garlic pekesefra, seniama we e boost immune system pa. Then one can let him fight nyarewa. Uwo this be a stroke. Akana to form. To mi ensama no. Odanti aka na wabre ne home wasoro pa na kuma ebose keep he oda fifre bet ni pa na fifre tino de ohia ya Amuzu garlic bitters de ne to ase twhwe ne pa yie de ka sciatic pains no ase sciatic no ne to ase twhwe no pa ababa na nanti nyina wonya Amuzu garlic bitters mo wie woye jan ho aduma itama modi ho moja wie na awie ama body dey be 83 what is radiana and say high cholesterol why kesi abroso ana say bitamu biara bo say na ote so kind palpitation unya Amuzu garlic bitters no mu a say how ni nyina e be free ho eya na kakra referee ade de ohia eya amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters, it detoxifies the body. Efi boni enya fi de pedua no mu. Essential bua mamoja no dia fusani yie pa. It also controls urine flow. The odun so basa odun so be hia amuzu garlic bitters. Edro way e dia pretty pharmacy herbal shop biara mu. Open no se mi se bia. Fanama na otibi na frɛ for further and better direction. Amuzu herbal clinic ana Mauji Hio Shalom. Me da hwefo ne tifo asida sene ebesen hia.
Yo, yes, I'm going to call Dr. Amuzu and Krato and Ode Abre and about me up on Sima Edia Sam Yensa. A doomra as I come Mickey ho. Na yesterday, Kwame.
Yes, General. What you know, Black Galaxies? Omo prepare towards a chan tournament eba be koso shene so se chan tournament no eba be koso na Ghana I was see timi bomode eyi Nigeria for free ye Nigeria I was scores I was see timi settle into make us 22nd and na Ghana ye Nigeria bebo first leg no I was Accra Sports Stadium na return leg na koso Nigeria and when she share down for a year the Black Galaxies internam so am a Black Galaxies omo kwako piemu I was Togo omini Togo omo local team no enso na ekwa akobo na fe aye preparatory game ede ama Black Galaxies ahead of aye ye game ede enim aye ne aye Nigeria ebebo ntime say Masud Didi Dramani ene ne mante no enso akwakopie mu ewo Togo omo ko akọ prepare anaso omo ko akobo friendly match enso Ghana Premier League no ebeto so weekendi after a short break ame ekoto aba Ghana Premier League no is back in share that one the big game there said the bon de Rose Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium and a Kensi no ebetimi akoso between a House of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko Kensi no ebeba so ewo Kumasi Sports Stadium womo eje 30 Ghana cedis womo eje 50 Ghana cedis and then 100 Ghana cedis and Nisika womo ebeju gate other games ni nyina no ebetimi akoso Kumasi Asante Kotoko and obede shishia bam e dia fat team no womo preparation towards a Ghana ye Premier League no one womo say by 3 o'clock a coach and 6 players be engaged in some trouble coach Prosperity Ogum ono and in the 6 players on be share some trouble na if ahead of game and somewhere one person me to job e dey for game no ho womo e dey to job amie hu said e CTM e dey for big game e be so on Sunday no na fe after 30 minutes no na e dey ba na wie na fe Kumasi Asante Kotoko team no atom preparation so towards a big game one and no e be so e wo Kumasi Sports Stadium and no necessary e dom for a Kotoko ne house no House of Work bobo ko no so go so prepare da ben and house e be Kumasi ye hwe nim se by weekend de na house aba na fe akensie no enso etimaba so ewo Kumasi Sports Stadium yen to so ewo Ghana Premier League no sensem a wo do ni che eye Diana Stars as said there Aristica eno makwa fa no aba a obaba boa after ye we champion eja adwumedie no mu na say wo me ne champion eja adwumedie no mu coach Aristica na aba was sabro did say ne fans no in the next 3 games no womunya abotrem fama no oye 3 games no adwuma sere bia aye resource papa ebetimi aba ediama no wasanso de tudwam se sabre fans no enhwe se nyema ebekonkan edema team coach Aristica
2012 and now I see here with me about I like and I love you too much.
Coach Aristica and Kasada for the next 3 games at Dananim Abra wono eba be so jubedi was also Kasai says Sabre want to me and make changes in the menimi and the fat team no and the technical team no after 3 games no and no bet me it decided Coach Aristica.
the assistant coach, I have requested working before in House of Folk, now is coming here. But the same, I talking for everybody. After this 3 game, I decide who the player stay, who the player go, who the player coming, and also from the staff, who the staff stay, who the staff go. About I coming here from the professional job, I coming here from the best result, and I not working from the friend, I working professional.
Your first games against on Saturday.
ma Eduana Stars ne nsama wodo a wode ato dwa no woso ne de resource no pɛ formation a obɛbɔ no wo cheche mu e de ma wosesa formation no na ba obetime nya resource no e de ma Eduana Stars.
Good, finally, this venue at a venue where
I come in here, I remember I have Yaya Mohammed, the striker, Bright, the striker, and every time home 3-0, 3-1, I give more score outside. I like the football offensive, but I am the coach, what I have very good organization, my team inside in the pitch. Defensive, midfield, attack. And the favorite system for me is 4-3-3. I like step-by-step change in this system, 4-3-3. And you see my mentality and my philosophy in the future about, I like also see the player, maybe you know have the player from the system 4-3-3, maybe your system now from the team is 4-2-3-1 or another system. And I see if you have the player from my mentality and my philosophy, I will change the system and I will go one football aggressive, pressing, attacking. This is the football now in 2024. If not have, I will bring the player from my philosophy about my team need play from my philosophy and mentality.
Good, finally.
Totina 74, dro papa kope T74 dro ne bi nanom. Nanom T74 ebe boa ye papa enu ne dro number 1 ebe boost immune system no. Immune system na wodi bemu a yare bi ntimi embo. Number 2, obi a wo kidney problem, wo heart problem, wo lungs no problem wom, woni no enhu ade ye, wo abdominal pain, wo pressure no wo so, wo prostate no ayekese, wo cancer, wo gonorrhea, wo syphilis, HIV na wo COVID, fibroid na how, ayo Totina 74, T74, any drugstore, chemical shop bi abeko bi anu benye bi ato. Your number is 0246 073498 0246 073498. Offer number we so ya be joso ni mo tinkomo ni abo ama on sake dro ni bi. Republic Bank anya bank bia no so ni omi adwuma bank bi oni omi adwuma wo mo boa ama sikasem ekoyie e de emaw o business no ekoyie e de maw sa bank no ebi any Republic Bank. Republic Bank say brother man loan na dey adwuma ya be man loan dey beto asase ya be man loan o dey beto car apart from no credit cards. So here credit cards about which mean transactions I would do investment I would do be a peso ye bia no nya so mfaso ye beboa SME and as a corporate digital or retail banking Republic Bank fasika sem koda Republic Bank no mbo ma sika sem no enkoye emfa maw kope hebaso cream ni bi cream bema na UC bema de e so ma oba ni ji oba bema uni oba shim na man ni nji a problem won ba biom enunti na so nya hebaso cream na hebaso cream no e di agi atum enunti bema use wonya any side effect bia kope hebaso cream ni bi na UC na emboa ni titu ni se bema ho ba ntem bema ni oba shim ntimi satisfy no bema ni oba shim a enije ni nwe peyo hebaso cream and wo so UC oba apply kitwe bi openis no after 30 minutes no kwakọ wash na fe bredru saw ni oba no ebehiem any drugstore chemical shop bi abenye bi ato your number is 0244 750 510 obi a sisi ya wo ya na okotodwe we chinkase wo poso ya wo ya edo wo yesu ebeboa elephant ointment. Use elephant ointment ni bi rheumatism sasabro and a waswa elephant ointment Sadik herbal powder eye koko dro will be a cocoa air how Sadik herbal powder sapowder ni bigu timu ukokom aduane bia wodi biemu ebeboa ayi koko ne fro de maum elephant herbal mixture ewo dwaso usisi yare oyem na etim anase obi a koko how we eye pure 100% herbal na wanum bi ebeboa ye papa and ye deflazon 600 aba and you see stroke dro will be a stroke air how there eye flazon 600 and wasa wonum a stroke de beko stroke so o person bon by if stroke one bi and also bia onante kakra bi no abre no akoma ne bo prim and also blood insecurity ayana nanse tachi chom eye flazon 600 and anoma be masa problem ni so twa e de amount Amalina Children's Haven eye bia ya ye tonkora nyema okwa Malina Plaza our Santaso runabout from Santaso runabout onam kwanso kopataso just 5 minutes walk na fo du Amalina Plaza ewo wonsa eye be ni faso wonsa ni faso a entade na pebiato se diapers wipes blankets nyema bia pebiade ma obanom obenya biato onyema na wako hospital na doctor dia ma se obeto sanyema we ansa na waba wo no ukọ ya so ya ye beboa akola no ho asiesie for when che Amalina eye Children's Haven ewo Amalina Plaza dynamo your number is 0501 672-445. What for number we so ye beje so na eni wadi nkomo. Shenin so say latest form your partner for life. Wa brabom yon kwani latest form. Na latest form say sa brain. Wo mo say uyo bia uton latest form product ni bia. For when it ma say ye ho. Obabo mu showroom no ba betobi. Anaso obabo mu factory no ba betobi. Say how many agent bia nu enji juma. Dada you know many agent bia endi juma. And to be ba ho so ye agent obabua ama latest form product no saka bia woboa ma a police for asonte enunti openya papa atom e dia latest form o mu showroom e wo kase anaso mu factory e na wo se woko Coca-Cola Coca-Cola a regular ni bi Coca-Cola original regular no taste no in 300 ml glass bottle no obenya bi atom kope bito na 3 cedis 50 pesos 3 cedis 50 pesos in shemu bia wo ye bianom obetimi dia akwase ye Coca-Cola ye Fanta and ye Sprite e ho 300 ml original regular taste no eno na ehia de ma wo ye sanso de pet Coke na abedwaso pet Coke no so bottle 6 Ghana cedis birthday party engagement in shemu bia wo ye biano febi kwase obeboa mansa etimi akabi company bi epe nipa anase general manager na one no aye juma na sa company no na ose so we yobia ukuta degree in business administration ukuta degree in business administration opportunity na ba e de amount wona obawrane company no what the strategies a wodo ebe bo ma company no etimi akonkan enunti so we yobia upe juma ye as general manager minimum qualification no say obaye ukuta degree no business administration for application no ebeja for application no ebeja fundexa Kessben FM fundex o anasa be free number we so 050245 888 356 0245 888 356 offer number we so ye bejo so Jabira Bank Limited banga udu sikasam koda omo a usikasam no ekoye edemao se savings account and peso bie current account Dachin investment account shares and peso ton anase we obi a open loan edebema interest no ewo form fixed deposit money transfer microfinance VIP collection it is free anase cash collection obi a oye funeral wedding anase asori mu ye harvest ye ba be gigiska no e de amount susu savings ana e ma no problem Jabira Bank Limited your number is 0271 409340 0271 409340 your branches outdoor we juso bonre abuaso dwabin pankrono onwe Roman Hill magazine New Road Sipetimpom Fumesa ene adihye udu ho a obehu ye general.
All right, your best ma be do miensa ko do nine and sana program no abawie ma breaking news abjafo nso aba betrase ye mbobo so nkran na ye ka aban fofra ebe NDC aban headed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ye agudi emu nsem ne ye pa enti ye mbobo so nkran de isiana ana obusao se mo ben na betim de aboa no e wo sports mo nsem ben na ye be ka kire no ye mra ho na fi nkran ye be oboso a na kakra di enimi na se on betima fa bia na se san na be kwakoya ye de afutu ni ade nyina no ye betimi de ama omo na manfo so mo pe wo combine 11 ni bi o
yeah
o ye ho adwuma
maye.
Okay, now make us almost pe biom.
And that's it.
Enti Sam Bosumai.
Benjamin Asare has for
goalkeeper no.
Yes.
And them.
Over Kamara and a Frederick.
Okay.
Me boy Chemiensa. Boy Chemiensa.
Okay.
Now, Gentia me boy Chemiensa say two teams ni natural wingers.
Okay.
E ka say wingers pankasa two teams ni biafi.
Okay.
Etimi de Patrick said no Lord Amwa na ko ball wide midfield no wings no.
Okay.
Tina me boy Chemiensa no. Chemiensa no Samuel Mufa. Kevin Osasibe and Samba O'Neil.
Okay.
A blow anyam.
All right.
Justice Blaine ni ho okomfinfin. And on email lunch akwa Patrick ni Lord Amwa ho na ye finfin for.
Okay.
And I'm the Sani Mohammed Hasifuk number 10. Ejino Mpe. And I'm about 2 strikers. Abetamo and Hamza Isa. Omo the 9 goals in eba.
Okay.
We were 5, we were 4. We made the line.
I see. Enti yenye titi hodi no.
Yeah. Titi hodi na Kotokunya 6. And Hasifuk nya 5.
Okay, my best is a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Now laterals number 1, number 2, number 3, center backs no way send our ball no me.
And
the amount for bintias ye kakra.
My confused on
No
pe bia 2 with the current formation the ocean is
okay.
3-5.
Ni mu coaches no nya so say the back near the hu na mo di ko ide ba. Standard defense ni o say si bi ne wa.
Amufa
and Samba.
And Samba ni yi ba ko frim na we.
Oh, no na here dey.
Oso go push no.
La vi me push.
for no issue ha.
Blame
Emmanuel Entry.
And a Lord Amwa and Patrick.
Said you no go fa bad abi ke
Okay. It is 6-5.
6-5.
Kotoko.
Yes.
Hartford 5.
Not just a midfield 4 no de umnyina Kotoko 4.
We nyina Kotoko both wide and central.
Okay.
Wide wingers 4 ni nyina Kotoko.
Yes, and it's genuine questions as for midfield afi.
Not just has midfield no be anyhow.
Genuinely, the honor and a quartet.
Okay.
Yeah, as midfield 2 philos.
Also Mike no winning. With my
no problem. We na ko be that na me bo. We ntu obi adi. And na fit na ko so dey dey ba.
But that team we
yeah.
What it tells me is has a better defense than Kotoko. Because defense from the goalkeeper and the 3 in front of him Kotoko niba akope. That's Samba O'Neil. So per Newton perspective, has a better defense.
Okay.
But a person catch them say Kotoko better midfield.
Yeah.
Because
and also na Andy
midfield line in nyina Kotoko 4. Then attack Omai has for 2 and a Kotoko 1. So meaning say has better attack, better defense, but the midfield is for Kotoko. That's my understanding of what Newton has given us.
Nyambo echna and the games over no Sunday. You want to go there no for so Newton say onyi bi mfrim no for no days.
What now say?
Okay.
Back 3 no nya back 4. And I'm say omo 3 central defenders here. Clearly so uyi Samba na uyi Amufa na you say ba. Uyi back afrim abu you say be frame. This season modern body. So also decided to call for backer. And I you know me ankasa generally nye Newton. So omo ye 11 na mpempi ko 3 backer omo FIFA players ni bi. O de opa check 5th pro Ballon d'Or mpempi hu so omo ko 3 back pe ne hu abo omo ye ni bi.
Okay, new.
All right.
Amongst the various formations, a day inform you decision to choose 3 back instead of maybe a 4-4-1 or maybe
2 teams in any wingers. obi mma me house of folk ne kotoko wingers afia omo team no team o here mebo we me nya wingers nya Patrick ne Lord Amwa we nya wingers
okay 3-4-1-2
yes with my kind 3-5-2
with my kind 3-5-2
yes.
Okay all right Andy you know Sabah
about time in am heard the
no kebe 5 minutes bia
okay
1 or 2 points
okay
say we break
yes
you know won come break
you know
if for the can be 3 minutes my boss na nia be come more no so medwam kakra
you know
that's say we can grab by medwam
yeah that's your friend
yeah cinema yeah say you me be ka die be sie
wo han okra no ka ba udwam
nsi ya yenka
okay
ne o kotoko ne has we dey on fa ne die ni nwie
nsi ya yenka
aba so nwi ne
nsi ya yenka be bi na se jo akofa ba nsi ase bi bedwam
ni ba ya ba kan nsem o no guru obi so so ehuro na na ba
be
What about you? Remember about 3 minutes.
Judy.
Don't worry.
Judy.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, 1 or 2 points.
Okay.
That's all.
Michelle President Mahama see I am a first suggestion to him. They say, on fa minister onye hufo. On fa minister oni efenim fa adamfo. On fa minister obey selfless. Na wadwene o man ye football na akofem ne ho. On fa minister ye athletics. The other sporting events ni na akofem no. Obe share hunu se obe ya yi ye stadium na apratiti okrom ha no omu betimi aye no ma ye ni sa minister ni bi a obe hu se Ghana ye born see na netie ne ne dia dane akwakoduru ba bia kotokone has kwa ye pa che wansa na nkrofo aba behwe no sa minister ni bi ne beboaye. The next point is that
the minister no kofana do ne afiri so bekunto kwaso ni lante vana po ye hu ye Oni kwesi nyantati. Na ye serious.
Yeah. You know, it is not necessarily on FD be kontokwa. But minister FND bibi akoya no ade atum ye da bi. Say bi ni nyai.
Okay.
Eno mwaye.
Okay.
Honorable Musafa de FD ko ye bi ono de I concur. Adwuma okoye ya no de bi ono mo ya adwen. Say minister ne mwaye progress.
Okay.
Inti ye hias and not necessarily fighting with the FA, but obi obegina brane. Na wo hunu se
uno ma anya dwen so e ho ntokwa na be hase
general se wo e ho ntokwa ne hase na se be favor Ghana fo a e better than se be favor football people. Se FA the coach aba se otado na FA ba be convince minister or ba say otado ntna general na che se minister no what failing from the word go because enim to my FA no nya de o mebia they should go and bend the sea. Let them know this is the standard of Ghana. Let them know say a blast and FA no none of them and as a Ghana your major party do to be man's own coach none of them don't paint it rumor I didn't know FA omo wo nya to bia o team I didn't know obi anfa don paint own coach the team omo wo school ni obi a team o the only team or affiliated to a team I didn't know omo anfa don paint own coach on team name the blasters of Ghana no ba be assistant coach enti general so only FA ne ko na no be benefit to my Ghana important than almost selfish interest no protect no. Until we need that minister. Minister ne ba ya ompa moto ado. Oba na ompa moto ado. Say ye hia no World Cup no Ghana for the omo hwe ani mu an say yeboko World Cup 2026. Je no yanko sa World Cup ne bia ye blaster yanko AFCON. Yanko World Cup na football be de ba bebo bio. Until ompa moto ado. Mu ntie hwe because you know nobody will convince me say you know to akwa sign contract ni any contract so to ado for ya qualify for AFCON also otana because omu team and come sign this contract no enti on pam to ado me fancy ana because of the time
okay, no problem yeah me deba enti ye kasi ye next point kan wa ko hifa
next point they say yes the league no first can shame
yeah what dem no ya adwene pa
the league no on first can shame
no ya no na kameso beka
enye we betua players ka me koto ka bro bi me koto buta bro bi there be invest in the local league and ka so be qualify for Africa na be iska but invest in the local league na coaches no mo form one national team mo contract
okay
under 17 under 20 under 23 local blaster no omo contract performance based contract no mo fantana ho
okay
you know that
na very fancy nyambo
okay mate
na ya to so won sem ka kire o mo pa
bebre you know
no mo fa be bua o mo ana
no anu no tie
na romra no ko aka 3 minutes my ma one nanka
okay
na me fa ka ma ba
me one say
yeah
they didn't kind of say it start with the right appointment
okay
The first thing is the right appointment. Bijitum say in here sports minister only if any No. It should be collaborative. Okay. The Neil and Van der Poel's approach for me didn't help. But Obia what tear the nasi. So yeah. Mustafa you see or an alien when you never share sports for who trace now or need sports on BBA. Inti no. Now sports minister no on any vice are very important. What is the vice also bringing on board? Deputy. Because I say you can't sports na ya na man for the money at football kwa. There even or what nim dear our policies. Me sure say a time no say chinebenya brani ewura because I think that se nipa no nya technical person like onimi and sports nimu a onbebu afa no so it's different from say ebu afa so ne wote ade na se wote ade na se ne say e be catch us otu ado na ebe na onimu obebisa so otu ado wa ebi ohini no obisa questions yeah the jumping till I research about the background and ask questions. No, just 1 second. Ninyi yeah. Deɛ no kredie. Onye dufu dipe. Because me sure say a competence matter and a be move be 4.5 million akoya accreditation. Okay. Enya competence. Like enya competence. And the fans so was fansa mahama the governance no because to me can say Uba catch also the 4.5 million US dollars I accreditation umisana hwe BS kanuni maybe before into system nankasa should also allow the people to be accountable.
Abbas
the other so an say ya anti jam ya anti sumuni ati sanko fu ya dwane from boase abakruma anti he's omo dwane aba ibi ase form ya shia enyo bi na chere kotre se won frosoro to na mawia ibi ade on fa fikire da form ya shia no bi na betu abo akotre frosoro ti wi abo abo nza ko fu ngras no konom teta da ho form ya shi dwane ejo obo ase ho tra wona ga be hu ba na Oma ba hanzo mbe hedi wa. Ofi. Ba unya krum.
Aba so hedi.
Mampusi.
Bo mampu ya wa.
Mu nyina mu na sate fo.
Wa ko gbra.
Mi krum mi flo kra ba mi flo na ba to aba nyina na mi.
Tu tu kama mbuzi kasa.
Kama mbuzi kasa ntunzo po.
Ko tina o kanu tu o tini kasa o.
Ya.
Fo mi ya yo mi ro ka jira.
Yo fo mi ya shira ko tra zo frusro. Obo asinyo bi na ba ka so mu firo.
Tina o kanu tu kama ha. O de yanko.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Design nyame die be PNT afana za design am team group gasa.
Okay.
And the baby be okra am translate from group gasa the back.
Okay. Okay, wow.
On say me bu baby say what it tinta so si dan aboso ne bu na e group gasa.
Okay.
And I'm translate back.
Okay.
And team head be fa am team be ba.
All right.
Tiam fa me ti dey kan say
Sunday dey enye yi.
Sunday nyame aduma enye yi man yefo kotokofo.
Oh, enye yi.
Enye yi man kotokofo.
So na
ha ye mam za me ye bibia.
Amasa na bridge bu anu ma onam so dey fa no bay.
What is it?
Se bridge bu a anu ma dey fa no bay.
Ade.
Yes ye dey. Oh no. Ye dey fe ko bay. Ah bridge bu anu ma dey. Anu ma onam bridge so. What you say? Ye dey ba be ye dey mani akọ. Bridge boy anu mai fa no be.
Avodo go about.
Ba be mani akọ.
Nyambo etre.
Nyambo etre wa no about 2 remember them so actually.
Breaking news up next. Dem nyina see. You also more trust your time.